And we're live. Hello and welcome everybody to the Root Winter Tournament 2023 Round 2 Losers Bracket Game 16. My name is of course Guerric, and that's Lily.
Hello.
Our players today are OleDavey,
Hello.
SuperMarat,
Hello.
MarioMD,
Howdy.
and JAMman.
Hi, everybody.
Thank you so much everybody. You know where to find me if you need me, so good luck, have fun. We'll go ahead and let you get started. All right.
Let's do the autumn map.
Easy
Classic.
peasy autumn.
All right. There you go, Riverfolk.
Ooh.
Riverfolk, fun. Riverfolk been having a pretty good week.
Whoa. What?
That is.
What is happening?
Mamma mia.
All right.
Surprised we didn't just go for the Vagabond. Which Vagabond is it?
It is the Vagrant.
Oh, never mind. I'm not surprised we didn't go for the Vagabond. But still!
Yeah, we probably wanted a hammer if we were going to go Vagrant, which, you know, I know that's asking a lot for like, hey, can I have a T and a hammer, the two best items, but
I mean, we got a lot of them.
we had a lot of good items. I totally understand picking Riverfolk in this case. Going for a corner setup. You don't see that as often for Riverfolk. Usually they try to be central.
That's true.
The other's starting space counts as homeland.
It's not.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But I like my privacy, so. All right, that's me.
All right.
Oh, setting services to 4.
We do not want sales.
You mind throwing that down so I can check your work?
Throw what down?
Your
Oh,
setup.
Sure.
Yeah, on the one hand, we do have to be careful not to, give the cards away before we get a turn, particularly if we don't know what those factions are going to be.
But at the same time, 4 is very much disincentivizing to purchase.
Right, 4 is saying do not purchase. And in general, funds beyond the initial starting 3 are great for Riverfolk because it's not interfering with protectionism at all.
Do I have to pass turn?
What I also find interesting is we're starting in a fox clearing, so we're not really in a position to set up a trade post immediately to craft those items for ourselves.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Well, I think I know what I'm going to do, but it was unexpected, so give me 1 second.
I mean, if we have the bird cards, it has to be eerie, right?
I would imagine.
Hey, Linen Master, you're one of the lucky ones. Nice.
Wickham Bridge.
Yeah, Dans, we could have gone rats with this hand. Keep the T, maybe the swords or something.
Mm-hmm.
We also could have gone Vagabond. I could understand not wanting to go Vagrant without a hammer in addition to the T.
I forgot Lord of the Hundreds was in the game. But yeah, that would have been a very good choice as well.
Well,
Yep, there it is. Here.
all right.
Too far in.
Um,
I should update the overlay. Look at me remembering things.
I'll get there.
Well, there's a solid chance we could go. Well, okay, actually, so I was gonna say we could go charismatic and probably be safe, but if we really wanted to be safe, we could just
Start in 4.
start near otters and chase after them.
We could start with otters.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
straight up on top of them.
It actually might be better to go like 9 or 8 because if you start at 4 and they move to 7, that's 2 moves to get to them. Whereas if you go to 8, you have a little more flexibility, or 9, you have a little more
You
flexibility.
go before them.
Oh yeah, you do go before them. I forgot. I'm still waking up. It's gonna be a long day, everybody.
Welcome!
I'm gonna be 40% stupider than usual.
Nah, you'll be fine.
6.
All right, so we didn't start adjacent, which means we will have to commit 2 moves to reach them, meaning no battle or no build turn 1 at the current rate. But there's still
assuming we go charismatic, yeah.
assuming we go charismatic. True, we haven't decided that yet.
All right. Let's see. Those are going one raise in your one.
But if cats end up getting picked, that stabilizes their decree for us.
Very true, assuming we go charismatic.
Okay. I was finishing that thought.
I know. I'm just tacking on the same conditional to that thought. We have seen a couple no terminal despot wins this tournament, so.
Yeah. I mean, I'm an outspoken advocate of despot being perfectly viable in a competitive table, just more conditionally than charismatic. I mean, charismatic is great because it is so consistent, whereas despot, I think, has higher potential in the right matchups. It's just less consistent. And while competitive play is typically about nailing that consistency, sometimes you do have to make the plays with higher potential.
Mm-hmm.
There's some conversations about that in like the Twilight Imperium community, because that game has a lot of randomness in it, and like any competitive scene, the meta strives for consistency. But
well, I think I can do this.
There's conversation about stuff like the politics strategy card, action
I heard
cards.
comical. Show me.
Oopsie, wrong person.
Okay, nothing.
Oh yeah, that's not comical. That's not comical at all.
I mean, you could start with the builder and buy some items.
Finishing my thought while it's relevant. There's talk about like the politics strategy card, action cards not being good, but if we assume that
being quite generous, your prices are quite steep, good sir.
If we consider that a person who takes the risk on action cards and gets a good ones, and
Anyway, let's see what these are, guys. Fruit, battle, and
then it's potentially giving up value to treat action cards as bad. Anyway,
all right, I think that's it.
I don't want to dwell on it, but we no longer have a nice window to talk about it.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, going up to SuperMarat. Yep.
How did I know? Is there a common spot for Otter's starting clearing for Autumn? I feel like it's usually more central than in the corner. Yeah, Dan, I mentioned that when we first set it up. It's not like there's a most common spot, but it is typically centralized. Pardon me. We typically go more for like 11 or 10 and sometimes 7. You do have to curate it to your hand somewhat. Look at... Is that a call for me?
Guerric, can you...
What's up?
Can I create the mood manager?
Mood manager's on the side table.
Oh, okay. Okay, thanks.
This is why you gotta call his name 3 times, because the first time he's not sure you actually called him.
No, yeah, like actually, it's not just a joke. Call my name 3 times to make sure you get my attention.
My setup then. Yes, it's all.
What's it saying? Oh, you gotta curate your starting location as Otters with your items to, not because you necessarily want to put out those trade posts and craft them right away, but you want to be in the position where
you can.
You can. Yeah.
I really would have loved to start an 11 or 10 just to see maybe that T-craft if you wanted it.
Yeah.
OleDavey, you can choose last faction.
The counter argument to that is just that T is maybe the thing least likely to be crafted in our hand because Vagabond and Rats are both in the pool. One of them's guaranteed, and T is
favorite.
Most valuable.
Marquis is boring. I do have a soft spot for Marquis, but I think I'm going with Vagabond.
Ooh.
At the risk of giving everyone PTSD, I think I'm going to.
Nope.
No,
No. Stop.
Isn't Vagrant already chosen?
Yep.
It's Vagrant. Yeah. Someone.
Is it pre-chosen in this mod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how ad set works.
I am so sorry in that case. Okay, let me rethink my decision for 1 second.
You don't have a
There's an
choice.
undo button, unfortunately, my friend.
There's not an undo button.
Mm-mm. Nope.
That's right. You just have to throw some of those items off the table. Spawn somewhere, I think, but
I don't know if there's any way for him to select marquees from this position.
Not really.
I mean, you'd select it in a separate seat and then delete everything and move it over.
You know, we will make Vagrant work.
That still might screw up the scripting.
spawn you in the correct items now.
Call for me.
Ooh. All right, Guerric.
Here I come to save the day. Let's see. I've got this stuff saved.
I think you want something.
Where's my bag of vagabond pieces?
Is it not all inside of this thing?
The meeple's in there. The items are not. And apparently I didn't save the items.
Uh-oh.
That's fine.
Not the 10 vagabond pieces right here?
We just need
Coins.
a coins for you.
Oh, I see it.
Ta-da! A coins for you. And let's get, yeah, those two out of there.
You should probably duplicate the card too, because it's going to disappear when you hit start setup for the Vegas.
Yeah, I've got the extra cards in here.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
Thank you kindly.
And I think you're good. Yeah, looks good to me. Wrong Meeple, but we won't hold him. We won't hold it against them, will we? A little bit.
I will say I'm amused it's not the Tinker Meeple. That is certainly a new one, Johnny Spud.
I think it happened
There's
once.
Vagrant today.
I think it happened.
Populate the ruins. They auto-populate, right?
I think it happened once before where somebody did something like this.
Can I swap out this mini to the Vagrant one, or am I just stuck with?
I'd love you to.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
amazing.
They're in here somewhere.
I love how Verdon just pulls them out instead of right-clicking searching.
Yeah. Here it is. Look at that little guy. Best meeple in root. Don't at me.
There we go.
No, do add him. He's not wrong, so add him.
All right. I think I am.
People were
Requests.
tier listing the meeples in Woodland Warriors the other day, and several people were putting Vagrant like D tier, and I was like, I'm banning all of you. Yeah, see, Johnny, you know what's up. Honestly, Flotilla's cute. I don't get the love for it.
I think I'm good.
It is not like a top tier meeple for me.
All right, player one.
But no, we gotta draft hands, everybody.
Get this party started.
Hands.
I am player one, but the ruins need the populate. How do we
We need
populate?
to start the game button right here.
Got
You step in for this is setup.
All right, ruins are on the board. Root music is playing in your heads.
essential.
Got Kendrick Lamar going.
Ah, that works too.
We need discard 2 cards.
That's true.
Yeah.
Discard your card.
I could just passively aggressively sit here and not give them turns.
That's rude.
Like not turn on the turns feature.
That is quite passive aggressive.
We discard them face down into the pile.
Deck. We don't discard them at all. We didn't get a chance to talk about how interesting a pick Vagrant is, by the way.
Release.
It makes the map a lot more empty for Eerie.
Makes the map a lot more empty for Eerie.
All right.
And for Lord of the Hundreds, honestly.
It makes the game a little
Ready to go?
different for Lord of the Hundreds.
Yeah, I
Believe
think so.
Everyone good?
OleDavey, you are up.
All right.
You try and buy one of these items, OleDavey.
Can't.
I think I'm good.
Physically cannot.
Yeah, we don't have enough items.
I'll make it.
I'd love to, but
I might make you a proposition next turn.
I'm gonna slip in the 12, and I'm going to explore.
Yeah, Dan, so I was going to say, it depends upon where we go. We went to 12. If we stay there, we are in Erie's firing range.
I don't think we're gonna stay there though.
We'll see.
Yep. Right click 2.
Where's the item?
Oh, it's a new version of the game that doesn't come with items. You just
Click
burn it.
2 on
You just burn a torch.
the ruin.
Someone saw it. Didn't say it loud enough.
Yeah, SuperMarat mentioned it.
I have no
By the
idea.
way, click 2 on the ruin. That's all.
Guerric, where are the items?
It's what SuperMarat's saying. If you hover your mouse over the ruin and click the 2 key on your keyboard, it changes state into an item.
Oh, wow.
Ah, thank you very much.
Interesting.
Das Boot!
It's a boot. The universe is telling us to get out of that clearing.
Das Boot! The universe is telling us to get out of that clearing.
What are our quests? We did. Oh, we have an escort quest.
We do have an escort quest.
And a logistics help.
That's the perfect item to just burn a turn buying the teapot next round. So that's not too bad.
Huh? Where did we go?
Where did we go?
Oh, there we go. Oh, we're in 4. Still in range.
Oh, I ended up going down to 4.
We aiding otters. Okay.
Okay.
Move you up 1. Go up a VP.
Looks like we missed the VP for exploring. But loam is juicy for otters.
Loam is very juicy for otters.
All right, and I'm gonna draw 2, and then I'm done. You're good to go.
Faster. Faster. Press the button. Fast turn.
No race to recruit. Yeah.
You can message that one.
Choose a different mode. Mhm.
This is way more than I like stepping in.
This is all mod stuff, though.
What's that?
It's all mod stuff, though.
I know it's all mod stuff. Still, it's
I'm not sure.
still a lot.
Because this upside down boot is bothering me.
I have a question. What are the quests again? I only grabbed 2 of them. I think I grabbed the wrong one.
What were we?
If you have it picked up, you can, while you're holding it, just rotate with your scroll wheel.
We're rotating the boot. Okay,
Take the
thank you.
grandiose. 3.
Sounds like we're going for a grandiose opening, which indicates stronghold building.
I would assume.
Do we do we spread to the right in order to stay out of the way of Erie and start staking out half the map as ours?
I would. Honestly, Grandiose is interesting here because we don't necessarily need the recruits to stake out 3 clearings, so we're giving up a point for more momentum later, which might not be a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's just interesting.
There's not.
I'm just dying. It's fine.
There's not a strong points racing faction in this matchup. Otters want a point race, but they're not like Wooden Alliance or Badgers points racing.
No.
So this is going to be a little more slow and steady.
Yeah, both Erie and Lord of the Hundreds are more slow and steady. Which might be a boon for Otters and Vagrant.
Changing our mind?
Nope.
Rowdy.
Going Rowdy instead.
Why do I ever write things down?
Alright, forget everything we said about Grandiose. Trash mood. Rowdy's cards, and cards are good.
Craft crossbow.
We crafted a crossbow.
Gets us our prowess.
True to bitter. But are we really going to be using mobs this time?
You mean, no, what? You mean stubborn.
Oh, stubborn. You're right.
First action.
No, I just straight up misremembered. Oof, I always hate losing stubborn.
Yeah, that shuts off stubborn, which might actually be a problem with Otters and God of War in the game.
Last action.
We're going to camp on the ruins. Are we going to try
Then inside.
and sight both of them?
Okay, we are inciting.
2.
Yes, double insight.
This probably works because this is a case where the Vagabond
Move too far away.
more
making
just
it back.
we don't have swords or crossbow to get rid of rat pieces.
Yeah.
Clearing for 2 points.
So
Never
this
have a
would,
crossbow at this point, right?
this would really come down to Otters to stop us.
It's true.
Next.
2 things very quick. I forgot to give myself a point for exploring the ruins, but more importantly, I aided Riverfolk in a legal
Take 1 more.
card because it's a
Oh yeah, it is.
card in a fox clearing.
That is true.
So I
Take
think
your
I need
card
that
back.
action.
Oh.
Yeah, I would agree.
Give me a better one.
All right, fixed. Yeah, it was a terrible card anyway.
Oh,
Oh, it was a great card. What are you talking about?
terrible.
Mid tier.
I love
Well.
them.
You need to put your friendship back down.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're just not
We're
aiding.
we're just undoing the aid entirely, which I think is a pretty fair way to fix that.
Yeah, because you don't know what cards were in hand and all that jazz too.
Yeah.
I trust the players, but it's just easier this
Alright.
way.
I wish they would pass turns.
Am I up?
I believe so.
I wasn't sure.
I'd be really sure if it was your turn.
Their turn. All right. Emergency orders, no sir. I have cards in hand. Add 1 or 2 cards to the decree. I would be happy to. I'm going to start with one of these.
I'm surprised SuperMarat's not saying anything about passing turns. I know he plays TTS a lot.
Not starting with a bird card is rough.
What was that
Well-
first bunny card? I missed it.
You could.
At any point, you can, I believe, hit
Oh, is there a view?
Alt. If you hover your hand over anything, you can just you can hit Alt and it'll zoom.
It
Space. You can hover over the
is early, Johnny. It's true. It's true.
but also
For some of these players,
Parsons.
not all of them.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll get through.
Isn't it late for Super?
As long as we
I believe it's late for SuperMarat, or at least like afternoon.
I'm sure you will never turmoil this game.
I should have
I
brought.
think I'm
Gigi,
probably
get up!
It's okay. It's just Scythe. You can sit on Scythe.
It's more that Scythe is stacked on
I know.
3 other things that are
Before we
precarious.
started.
Nah,
I think that's right.
We
She's
just
standing right on the edge. It's precarious because she's an idiot.
Hold on. One at a time. Okay, you have nope. Craft, nope. Resolve the decree on it. Okay. Yellow move, orange move. We're gonna ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Throw
Throw one away to
I'm just
the
gonna
Death
give
God.
a little love tap to our vagabond friend.
Ooh, Vagabond.
Oh, you have
Yeah, it's
to him.
It's free.
Shit,
I
first
will
turn,
trade.
bro.
I will trade you. So man, I will aid you so many.
This is why it was so important for Vagrant to get out of the way because we're a free battle.
Forget,
Yeah.
they recruit one more warrior for my prowess.
Kicking our vagabond while he's down.
Yeah, this is why
Do what you must.
No, what?
we crafted an item with after recruit.
No, craft is after recruit. What?
I have to keep a closer
Hey,
eye on.
old Davey.
What are we talking about?
I need to keep a
Yes.
closer eye on rats, mostly just because I'm not as familiar.
Yeah, there's that. We just got an extra recruiter out of nowhere.
I'll make that teapot
What?
pretty
Oh boy.
worth your while. Next turn.
It's gonna be a day.
Let's see here.
Gonna be a day.
You know, I'm not upset about you giving me a bunch of cards, but also that's like your primary path to victory. I would love for you to give me cards as opposed to someone else cards.
Look, I know we've all been in games where no one ever policed the vagabond, but I swear to you, you don't need to do it this early.
That's true with a vagrant,
I'm gonna
honestly.
go ahead and do it this early. Well, no, okay. I'll tell you what. Give me some blue cards, buddy. I'm gonna punch one otter with one
Oh,
bird.
come on, man.
You don't have
Alright.
any. I'm gonna punch one otter.
Alright, roll a 0-0.
Do you want to ambush me? Just kidding.
Yes, I do want to ambush, but I can't.
Nah, at least the otter had a knife.
Well, they're both dead.
Alright.
Didn't go down without a fight.
Yeah.
All right. I build.
Hitting the vagrant this early would have been very painful just because,
That's the end of my turn.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would have been unnecessary against Vagrant. It's just, it's a path of least resistance thing.
agreed. Honestly, vagrant should have just gotten out of the way.
Yeah.
Use.
This also
Draw one card. Sweet.
This also makes it a little harder for otters to go
Now I believe it's
stop Lord of the Hundreds, which, again, I think would be solid for them.
No, I don't have one more warrior. I crafted after recruit, sorry.
All right.
Okay.
You fixed it. Woo!
Stupid mistake.
Uh,
Alright, my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know why, but that one was going to bug me more than, like, some of the other mistakes we see.
Mr. SuperMarat, if you want to narrate your turn closely next turn, I'd appreciate it.
Does someone have to pass turn or no?
Yes!
Yes, you can. You
I think we've
can.
been passing turns this entire time. OleDavey, does it say it's your turn at the top of your middle of your screen?
It does. I can tell because there's a star there.
Where do I pass the turn?
I will say it took a very long time.
You just
Click it.
There's a big green button middle of the screen. Now it's SuperMarat. Now it's me. Which in turn.
Fastest
Well,
route turn ever. Alright.
MarioMD, the cure to my ailment.
That was JAMman.
No, I thought JAMman was the deep voice.
I have no idea.
Alright.
Yeah, see?
Oh, you're right. I thought he was asking if it was his turn. If there's a past turn.
Well, that's what prompted this, but MarioMD's the one explaining it all.
Yes.
What do I do?
Speaking of people
I
for
was just making a joke.
It's true.
Womp womp.
Alright.
We forget to recruit?
I will.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we did.
Who?
Erie.
No, we lost one.
Oh,
I think we just placed 2.
All right, everybody, slow down.
Alright, then.
Slow down, wake up.
Slow down and wake up, yeah.
I think I'll just,
Drink a cool, refreshing Arnold Palmer.
Alright, we're doing a recruit. We're burning all our funds turn 1.
I'm going to...
But in Fox, it's not...
What is Fox getting us?
Oh, wait, we're recruiting, not Garrison. What the heck is...
lower
Okay,
the
no.
dice for my dear friend OleDavey
What?
to get him back in this game after that devastating close call.
Devastating.
Birds here.
Okay,
we only have 2 items still.
So we spent 2 to trade posts, and we spent 1 to recruit.
Defend ourselves. We're just
Right?
poor vagrant.
Yeah. Okay.
We still only have 2
Yeah.
items. We can't buy a 3.
Alright, cool. That's me.
Alright, we burned all of our funds.
This game is already fascinating.
Well,
And we've done nothing about rats.
not have bird cards or fox cards, so this is awkward.
You do have items.
Only two.
Exhaust to buy the teapot.
What if I had an undisclosed number of teapots already in my hand?
Well, that's an option for you. More the merrier, I like to say.
We're gonna slip.
Don't forget to give your friend blue cards.
All right. I hope we go after
11.
11
Blue card.
or 6. Yeah. Don't just roll up. No!
That bird hit me though.
No!
That maybe you have to be paid in
We could explore the ruin out from the mob.
As I have anything, believe me, I will share the wealth.
Well, you have teapots apparently. Apparently.
Was there like a undisclosed agreement that we'll do 2 and 2 for the ruin somewhere?
No, nobody talked about it.
No, that's why I said it's undisclosed.
Sorry,
that
we're
we just
not-
don't know about.
We are not getting a hammer, chat. We have just given a hammer to the rats.
We have a bag too, though, so that's at least positive.
What? We
gave
give
them
a bag?
as
Yeah.
well. Well, we'll see. The hammer could be in 6,
Bird,
but
you promise not to hit.
There's a mob on 6.
Yeah.
I'm saying we probably would have only gone to 1 or 2. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was
we could have always
50-50.
lost the hammer.
It was 50-50.
But still, that's a better chance than 0.
It's like that was our T.
We're gonna take a chance. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit.
Oh my gosh.
What?
We're gonna aid the Eerie, and the Eerie are just gonna come and hit us. We have a sword now, so we're not undefended at least.
Yeah, no, we're not squishy anymore. So actually, the calculus changes. And again, I don't mind.
Aiding you.
Okay.
You know, I'm all for aiding.
We're in a yellow clearing. They're giving me a something.
I think it's a bunny card this time. Double
It
check.
is in fact.
A legal card.
These are all these like little moments where I'm like, I like DTS or not DTS. Like digital's the worst because I'm just like, does that have to be face up? People need to see what that was.
It should not.
No,
That's secret.
It's secret between the vagabond and the person being aided.
that is true.
Hey, Guerric. I don't. Is that secret?
Yeah, it's definitely secret.
It is only known by the vagabond and the player being aided.
We have secrets between friends. Okay, thank you, Guerric.
All right. I'm.
That's why I was like, you're in Bunny, and you aided me, a legal card.
Well, how exciting!
That's how I like saying.
Finally rope your friends into playing moles and crows en route with ad set on the new maps.
That's pretty exciting.
I've gotten to play yet, but I'm pretty excited.
They've been complaining for so long about all these things, and I'm like, yeah, it's really unfortunate that we don't have ad sets for like moles or crows that would give us more variety. Blah 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 would really resolve a lot of this stuff. And then I swore that they were never going to update the game ever again. And they just gave us all the things all at once.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Rats are good to go. Sidebar: these are the worst card draws ever. Just
If you finish turn, can you give me
yeah,
20?
not forgetting this time. There we go.
I raised at first.
First, would you like to buy the teapot?
It's too late.
Too late.
I don't think so.
Sounds like we didn't want to anyway.
Oh, forget takes the runes. Armor and
You saw the spread.
We rolled. We're probably about to do it.
Unless we don't think there's anywhere to spread to.
back.
No, I think we just
The
we
fox.
Okay.
Fox.
yeah. See,
Where's-
Has to
So
go to 2.
the bag was in hammer.
Wait.
The hammer was in 6. So had we gone after 11, we would not have gotten it.
Only here.
Which like
But you just
makes me feel slightly better.
Yellow.
we had 2 boots though.
No,
We could have gone to 6 instead. Yes, we could have chosen the right clearing.
right.
But
He rolled a 5.
more than likely,
So, no.
we would have preserved our items and chosen the wrong one.
Recruit 2 warriors on my warlord because
Oh, I'm sorry.
warlord has 2.
You're good.
And 1 on the building.
So how many warriors did you get?
3 in total.
2 for prowess and 1 for building.
That is correct.
Okay.
You chose.
This mood is cancelled, please. And
Bitter's gone too.
okay.
So that leaves us with Lavish, Jubilant, Grandiose, and
All
Wrathful.
right, we're gonna need to start taking up map away from this rat friend soon.
The interesting thing about
some policing if somebody wants to buy my teapot and coins.
we have no actions right now.
Yeah, we got nothing. We spent all our funds.
What's interesting is this is a game where you don't necessarily want to have a bunch of mobs out, and we have lost our way of removing them from the map.
Yeah.
But we could lavish away the hammer. Really, it adds salt to the wound of the vagabond.
Total power move.
Total power move. All right, I'm gonna let you fill the silence while I grab
Yeah,
sweater.
if I'm gonna be
Okay.
one of the only policing factions, along with the birds here, you guys have to start feeding me some fodder.
Ugh.
Otherwise, the rats just carry on doing what they do, scoring 30 points by turn 3.
It's true facts about birds.
What?
JAMman's just fear mongering, saying rats are gonna have 30 points by turn 3.
Well, it is turn 2, and I see a whole 2 points.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big burst.
I've never seen a 28-point burst before, but you know, there's a first time for everything.
That's true. It's true.
It's always impossible until someone does it.
What are we thinking about?
Sleep?
What mood to go?
Ah.
Which? It seems like it'd be a great turn to go grandiose and build some strongholds if we don't like our current locations for them. But we have pretty good locations for them, so we could just, like, go jubilant and not use it, or lavish and not use it.
Mm-hmm.
We could go lavish and get rid of the hammer or the crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Johnny, otters 100% did this to their own action economy.
I mean, putting it at 4 to preventing buys.
And then spending all 3 of our funds turn 1.
It's like a combination of, like, I'm questioning what's happening, but okay.
It's just, we're 100% in a hole of our own making.
Yeah. And, like, we don't want anyone to buy on turn 1. That's totally fine to do the 4, but then I would have assumed we were crafting something turn 1 instead.
I mean, I just would have focused on maintaining value from there. Like, we can play a stingy otters game, but that means we have to preserve our fund value, focus on getting the trade posts out when we're in a better position to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, like, we put out 1 fox trade post, which is not a T, it's not building us toward coins, and it's getting rid of the bird card. Like, of our 3 things, this is the one I'd most want to sell.
Yeah.
I'd be wanting to get rid of these by crafting them, and then get rid of this by selling. But just or craft it ourselves when we can, but, like, prioritize it last.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the other 2 have a better return on investment for just trade post cost.
Yeah.
It's not a 1-to-1.
And rats were a big problem. We could have easily run over and picked up some cardboard to slow them down and get a point. And potentially curry favor with the table.
I mean, starting in 11 would have been a deterrent in itself, potentially.
It would have, yeah.
But anyway. I think we're just burning the mood. I think I would have preferred to see a lavish or a jubilant, just because wrathful might be potentially useful in a later turn.
Build.
Okay, so we're building an 11 with the dominance card. And we're using the ambush to build in 11. No, 6.
Yeah, what
I think it's just a burn mood. We're not really...
Because Wrathful's only on attack, and I don't see us attacking anybody right now. And right, like you're saying, if we're not going to be using it, don't lock it out of our options for next turn. You're not going to need Jubilant next turn.
Nope. Jubilant's definitely, I think, the easiest ennui mood for this setup.
Yeah.
Second move.
Because we were rowdy last turn, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Rowdy was the mood we wanted to be, but we could not be.
Right. Normally you syncopate with rowdy because then you're getting a value between your
Press
other moods.
clearing for 2 points.
I would have preferred to see maybe.
Take 1 card.
Oh wait, we only have 2 prowess, not 3. Never mind. This is fine.
Yeah, this is perfectly fine for our game.
For some reason, I thought we could prowess down to 2 and then
gotta
go
do
back
it.
up to the other one.
You gotta
but-
buy that blue card. I'll punch the rats. We need to take care of them here.
Tell you what, good buddy, I am loath to do this, but
I wouldn't be loath when they have literally nothing on their
we'll be
board.
friends.
All right,
It's 1 extra.
of the woodland.
It's 1 extra payment than they'd already get. I don't know.
All right, give me this blue card, sir.
All right, this worked out kind of nicely.
But to get the blue card too for Erie. So
Yeah.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
I can take care of clearing 11, unless if you wanted to get there. I don't know if you can. Oh, maybe.
If we had a fox in move, I would have loved to see them just like eat clearing 2. Just eat the mob. Just be like, yes, feed me points. Feed me. No, wait, please stop feeding me.
Honestly, the bunny mouse move column right now is some nice flexibility.
Oh, it's giving you
Like-
great flexibility on the side of the map. There's not
Yeah.
like the foxes are. It's funny how bunny and mouse are the center of the map, and foxes are the edges.
No
Right.
orders. Add 1 or 2 cards to the decree. I will do so now. I'll add this right here.
Hey, where did that
Nice.
card come from?
Hello, Bills.
And put this into my move decree.
I should buy me one of those hammers.
We have another one, don't we?
No, I gave it to Ian.
Oh.
You have the only one.
I thought we had 2 in the house.
I see. Crap.
No, I don't actually have a fidget toy. That's why I used my hairband.
Well, you had the fidget cube you bought.
It's not
You're
great.
flanking. All right, recruit. Those pros. So I am charismatic. So charismatic.
Yes.
Move. Yellow, orange, yellow. Those just happen to match. This color, this color, this color.
Where are we gonna go? 11 or 7?
11.
Makes sense.
Or we just soften it up for
Could
the
just
Erie to
burn
take
a-
out the points.
Ambush, so hopefully.
Yeah, this might just be making Otter's job easy, but
Drag 1 more of these birdies.
if it gets policing done, I'm pretty happy. I like
Sure.
that decision a lot.
Yeah.
4 is a lot better than 3.
Yeah.
All right, line of rule is good. Let's see, battle time. I am going to battle.
I
The
would've-
rats.
Probably moved an extra warrior from either 1 or 9 into 12, if not both.
Ambush.
No ambush.
Okay. Is it shift? Control?
Just click it.
Click it.
It's our ping button. There we go. Caps lock. Tab.
Tab.
I think
Tab.
it's tab.
Yeah, I understand. No
Right.
ambush. You can roll.
Yeah. I just trying to remember my controls before we get any further. I'm attacking 11.
2 up.
2-0.
What a doozy.
It's perfect for the Otters to come clean up.
The Otters.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's a shame we couldn't capitalize off that ourselves, but
Battle.
we would have needed
Another
3.
battle. Yeah.
Or another battle.
Oh no. How bold are these? All right, on build. This is fun. All right. They were good. Otters. Wait 1 second. Draw a card, right? Yes. Draw 1 card into hand. Great.
Good.
Then I press the end turn button. Also, I get a point. Also, no more alsos. I think that's it. There you go, Otters.
Alright.
All right, we have 3 funds this turn.
Move, battle, done.
Yeah. Seems. Oopsie.
Okay.
Seems easy.
Alright.
That's my choice with this position. You get 2 victory points. You don't lose any funds.
You take out a stronghold.
I'm gonna trade post.
Okay, I'm hoping trade post battle.
I mean, I'd point out that it risks trade disruption, but that doesn't really matter when there's only 1 fund left.
Yeah, with only 1 left, I think you can risk it.
Yeah.
So.
Because it's going to be your last
I'm gonna battle
fund.
you.
Yeah.
Rats in 11. Ambush.
No,
No ambush.
Yes.
All right, we got it.
Alright.
I would have preferred to keep the funds, but
Sorry about that.
Yeah. I would have preferred keeping the funds as well, but this at least gets us a mouse, which advances us toward crafting the tea,
that's true.
if that's something we so desire, which it seems like it is.
I would believe it.
I still think it runs the risk of helping other factions too much, but you can help out Vagrant right now.
Vagrant.
Or if I could, we are very poor over here.
You're not too poor.
No, we are too poor.
Well, I think in this case he is too poor.
The Soldier clocks up the clearing with 2 different factions, so it makes oppress slightly annoying. Yes, very, very true. I think there are enough empty clearings where that's not
Cost of having an early tea.
a foremost concern, but it's not nothing.
Tell you what, if you
Okay.
either crafted it for me or got a hammer so I could craft, then we could.
Alright, you're gonna get your hammer this turn. Then
Excellent.
next turn.
Is someone crafting the hammer for them? Because the hammer's gone.
Right? Yeah. How?
I also think so. From my understanding of some of the conversations I'm hearing, I don't think we realize that we have to pay for it before refreshing our items.
Yeah. I also don't think we're familiar with rats
Uh-oh, birds.
as a table.
No. We are not familiar with rats as a table, which is, I think, why we had a request for rats to walk through their turns.
Yeah.
You're in orange right now. I go into my secret hand for secrets. Legal.
And I'm gonna complete.
I'm really loving MarioMD right now, though.
All right. This is a solid turn for Vagrant, all things considered.
Oh, we're doing an escort quest.
We're crafting it. No, we moved it over.
And I think I'm gonna take the VP for that one.
I think with just giving up 2 cards for aiding, I would have liked to see the cards, but we have 3 cards in hand. We have the coins.
And I think I'm
We
done.
don't have
We
coins
don't-
exhausted, so we're not gonna get the extra draw, but we're still gonna be at 4, which is probably fine. Normally you dig for cards because you're trying to craft, but we can't get a hammer anymore, so
okay.
Are we just going full Vagrant? Is that what's happening?
Vagrant.
Vagrant?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a sword, though, which
Right.
we don't want.
We have to deal with the fact that we have a sword, and again, we can't craft to increase our item capacity or our item count to go over capacity and drop it. So we're in an awkward spot. Is what I'm trying to get.
Are indeed. What was the new quest?
Recruit 1, 2, 3,
Cool.
1 here. Okay.
Do we just command 1 to 8, and maybe then build a 3rd stronghold in 3?
With a different mode.
Yeah, we could go for that, or we could start spreading after the mobs
Oh, where did the mobs spread? I missed it.
to the northernmost clearing.
Gotcha.
Be rowdy.
Going back to Rowdy, getting that coin draw.
Okay.
I love it when I draw coins.
First action. Move one guy here.
I just like having coins
Action. Move one guy
in real life.
here.
I'm poor.
Second. Maybe not. 1, 2.
Changed our mind?
4. Okay, no. First action, one guy here. Second action, build.
Okay, command and then
Doubling up on 7, it looks like.
Hey, OleDavey, you have a sword, right?
I think I would have preferred to see a command from 6 to 2 to build in 2.
Alright.
Then
It looked like we originally thought about that and decided against it. So what's our plan now?
I mean, I understand maybe not wanting to have 2 in the same clearing for the mob and the stronghold, but I think I prefer that over 2 strongholds in the same clearing.
I don't know. 7 is... Hi, cat. 7 seems somewhat
here.
centralized.
So,
It's also a river clearing, though, which is what makes it potentially scary.
Yeah. What is happening?
We are changing our mind a lot, is what's happening. She didn't like me. My tights are not comfy enough. I'm not wearing a blanket anymore.
Nah.
yes, okay.
She's just like wine.
Yeah.
The birds ambush.
Uh,
Oh, we're attacking in 12.
I decline.
This is clearing 5 if we don't, 0-0 it.
We
There
didn't
we go.
0-0 it. Don't put that on them.
And
We-
for
Removing people.
last row is I return here.
Alright, it's a conservative turn, but there's nothing wrong with it.
No.
3 point for 5 clearing. 1 to 3.
Yep.
And take 2 cards.
It's a little premature to say this is looking like a Rats game, but it's looking like a Rats game.
Mario, here's the deal. I need you to give me another couple units. I'll give them back.
Well, here's the problem right now. I need you to start putting your guys around these clearings. 'Cause right now,
I was.
you don't even
I'm
need
trying.
to.
I will recruit on the river to make them spend some actions. I need the resources here. I need a little help.
I hear you, buddy. I mean, you're putting all your stuff into points right now, and so if I give you anything, you'll have to not put it into points.
All right, will do. I promise.
You have to put it into spreading it around the river, so he's not ruling that.
Is crafting that tea technically points
Will do.
for helping the
Noted.
vagrant?
Duly noted.
We'll see. I keep creating my own problems and I need help.
Pretty good odds.
That's great. That's great.
For the woodland.
For the
A
woodland.
little done.
All right, we're buying the investments,
These coins.
the coins.
I would have bought the tea just so they weren't tempted to do it.
All right.
Yeah, there's an argument to buying the tea and denying that from otters.
And I mean, we can craft it ourselves if getting it to the vagrant's the issue.
Yeah, exactly.
And the vagrant's been aiding us anyway.
To, 2, 6, or 3.
Why 2?
We have some options. One sec.
It is scary for the area if those funds don't come back. We're playing charismatic. We do need our warriors.
That's true. That's a really good point. Although we had discussed recruiting to get them back.
Reproud since early is super annoying.
Yeah, I mean, going after 6 would be pretty sweet.
Going after 6 would be pretty sweet. Going after 7 would be even sweeter, but much more difficult.
Yeah, we don't get through 7. 6 we could get through, I think. If we could commit a card to battle.
Mm-hmm.
If we have a bird card we can put into battle, that...
We were Despot, we just go after 5 and 2. Some good points right there.
Yeah.
Especially if it just keeps rolling Fox.
Yeah.
But being charismatic, we probably want to put ourselves in positions where we're fighting things that are potentially killing us. Maybe not this early, but something we have to keep in mind.
It's something we have to balance, yeah.
A lot of thoughts.
Maybe everybody fell asleep.
I'll join them.
Another card to move. Mouse card.
Move.
Lots of flexibility. Like we were talking about, the map is really conducive to stacking up mouse and bunny moves.
Yeah.
I really think we've got to pump up that aggression if possible, though. If we have a bird card, which with 6 cards in hand, you know, I'm hoping we do.
It doesn't feel like we do.
We may not. Oh. Oh. Cat, I'm not a pillow. That's why this is not comfortable.
There's currently 9 a.m.
I got up at 6:30 so I could shower and shave and all that stuff, though.
I didn't do that.
Good morning, Elevars.
What are we thinking? What are we doing?
Cat, lower your butt so I can use the keyboard. I reached down to a hotkey and her butt just went whoop. Alright, Nugget, I love you, but you're annoying. Get out of here. I'm starting to think we fell asleep. That's not true. We just committed a card to move. We've just been sitting here in silence for a long time.
Oh, we put another bird into battle.
Alright, I like that. I like that a lot.
Alright.
We have a safety build, so we don't have to worry about that this turn.
Morris, no crap.
Oh, wait, no, we don't.
Morris, no.
Yeah, we have a pretty easy one in 12 if we want it.
Or 11 if we just leave one there.
Group 2.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a really solid board position to pivot into outward aggression. That's why I really wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to start hitting the rats proactively.
Mm-hmm. Or else they'll hit you.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, rats had a little bit of a conservative turn, which they didn't have to have. That could have been them going on the offensive last turn.
Mm-hmm.
This is your chance to take advantage of the fact that they did not.
Lavaris, who told you that?
I am wondering what's going over my head with that comment.
Alright. Orange. Move. Maybe. Sorry, guys.
You're fine.
I definitely think that we should be going for 6.
I would love to take out 6 so badly. I want it.
I also wish we had recruited in 1 just to do the move from 1 down to 9. Oh, well, we've got 2 bunnies. Alright, let's mouse move 1.
High for rule.
That sounds like we're gonna move out. I don't want us to move out.
That's fine.
Out of this space.
It's bunny move 2. Or bunny move 1.
Now move back in.
Orange, yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope we go back to 6 instead of doing the easy one. I'm worried we're gonna do 12 and 3.
Yeah, this is really looking like we're doing a conservative turn.
Mouse move 1.
That's our moves.
We need more bunny move.
Actually, I'm going to take these guys, reverse this move back up to here.
That's bunny move 2 technically.
That's still all legal.
Battle in 6. Battle in 6.
Great. All right. Orange move, orange, yellow, yellow, great.
I have a fever.
Attack,
And the only prescription is blood in 6.
Battle in 6.
I want to give you a tap right here, sir. Would you like to ambush?
No ambush.
Oof.
Well, that isn't just the worst of all outcomes.
That's why I liked leaving 4 in there.
Yep.
So you could go 2-2 on each one. Fair point, Johnny. Yeah, we didn't need the. We're blocking the oppress in 3, sure.
Mr.
Birds.
Vagabond, I'm gonna
Don't do it.
tap you. I know.
Do
I
it.
don't want to.
All right.
Ambush.
Ambush.
Okay.
That's fair.
It's unfortunate, friend.
That vagabond really does not need punching right now.
You said you didn't have a blue card.
You are the enemy now, Vagabond.
1-1.
After you ambush, you are the enemy with Aga.
Yeah, we just shut off aid. The roll would have done it anyway.
The roll would have done it anyway. Damaging the torch. Torch is pretty much useless except for questing right now.
Yeah. Unless we want to instigate.
Does he get a
Alright.
point for Despot Infamy if he removes a piece on someone else's battle?
Nope.
If it's
You take 2 points. It's really nice.
What?
if it's a piece, you still get 1 point. If it's anything,
Guerric.
Yeah.
Despot Infamy would not score a point here. It has the same timing window as Infamy. Is it only in the battle on the Vagabond's turn?
Thank
Gotcha.
I fumbled those words, but they got the point.
Let's do something stupid. You're good, bud.
that does feel a little stupid. I think Gary's gonna get hit real hard this turn.
And that is 2 points for me.
Yeah, that ambush was rough because it meant we ate a lot of losses. Now we're spread thin. And as much as otters are talking themselves up to help with the rats policing effort, they're not that much of a police force unless they roll into 7 and start punching right now. Like if we make our turn,
Do you want me to take out that
7.
if we do 3 battles in 7,
base?
yeah, we have a chance.
Whatever gives him the least oppress each turn.
Well,
No. Take out 7. Take out the base of power.
Take out base of power. Gotta go for the center, because otherwise it just keeps happening.
So if you care about river spots, or just keeping your guys close together, these would all be.
No.
I could take care. I I could clear out 5 and 2.
Those don't help for press.
Getting him points.
Sure they are.
No, they're not. No, they're not. We promised we were not going to chase points.
A press on those. If any pieces in a clearing.
No.
Clearings you rule that have a 100th piece and no enemies.
Oh,
piece.
snap. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I've been playing that wrong this whole time.
Okay, that's...
Alright.
At least it wasn't honest. Like, I thought that's how that worked.
In that case.
JAMman shook. Shook to his core. Get your own fidget toy.
I will. Do you want me to punch 7?
Yes.
Yes,
I do.
please punch 7.
Do it. Do it, coward.
It would be useful.
Sorry. I didn't
You won't do it.
What, 1, 2, 3
Sorry, that just came out.
guys next turn or something?
Yeah.
I think if we don't whittle down his main force, we're gonna have some problems.
I'm gonna want some love from you guys when it comes to.
No, you got some love to do this in the first place.
You did get some love to do this in the first place.
You guys fight for it.
You gotta love getting paid twice for the one job.
I'll battle you in 7.
That was just the down payment.
Oh, my mistake, my mistake.
No ambush. Alright.
No ambush. I kind of was expecting an ambush here. Oh, bad roll. Come on, give me blood.
I want to see that river run red.
I will battle you again. Ambush.
3-0, 3-0.
No ambush again.
Hey, you know what? Hey. Not everything I ever dreamed of, but it's
getting there.
It's getting
We're
there.
getting close.
And one last battle.
Now I ambush.
No ambush.
Be a good ambush.
Be a great ambush.
2-2.
Alright, so 2-1. I mean, Danzy, I'm always happy when I see mutually assured destruction.
Oof.
Wait, why did the Vagabond get a point?
You know, the upshot is at least you're getting a lot of cleanup points and all this.
Why did the Vagabond get a point?
It's just cost.
What?
It's expensive.
All I'm saying
Sure.
is if anyone wants to like do some crafting, so I can.
Did we accidentally hit the Vagabond's VP instead of our own?
How? What?
True.
I'm already policing the rats with my very existence in this game.
That's a new one. Like, it's not entirely new. Like, Squidmark famously gave a point to Corvid's last year when he ate it or something like that. Like, he just moved Corvid's score marker instead of his own. But, like, the scripted VP trackers...
Really should fix that.
Yeah.
Not using the slip.
All you can do is laugh, right? All you can do is laugh. You laugh so you don't cry.
I'm going to battle. Do you?
Alright, we're taking out a roost, yeah. I'd have loved to have seen that stronghold go.
I would have too, but I also understand Vagrant wanting to go for the
sorry.
hostile point.
Yeah, this gets infamy.
No, you're good.
So I get it, I get it.
Yeah, this is 2 points.
I mean, I'll roll.
Don't need to, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, I will never complain if somebody rolls when they don't need to, because, like, you technically always roll.
2 points for that.
And you should treat it as having rolled.
Mhm. Show off. You can buy me a fidget.
I'm gonna move to 4.
I'll get the roost, sorry.
It's all.
Appreciate you not touching my pieces, but I should probably do my job. Otters, do you mind moving this wayward piece closer into this clearing?
Sure.
Thanks.
They're right on top of the It was a joke.
I know.
Right, and that's me.
Definitely a mild game for crafting, Danzy. Well, the Vagabond lost the hammer, so Vagabond can no longer craft unless someone helps out.
Yeah, we certainly would have seen more crafting if Vagabond had been able to grab a hammer from the ruins. Why is
1
that?
or 3.
Pardon me. And the other factions just need to be careful about crafting.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't want to enable rats or vagabond too much. Otters have kind of had the chance to craft and have not necessarily done so. Not just because they spent time policing, but like their first trade post was not efficient for building toward crafting.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see at least a T craft this turn for the vagabond
Then
from the otters part,
Yeah.
since they're major police force.
no.
Elavaris, we put down the trade post in 4, the fox trade post, which did not...
We did not have a hammer or a crossbow.
We had a sword in hand, but we also had a coins and a T, and the sword was a bird. So we were talking about how we think the priority should have been selling the bird, and we're building toward either crafting the T or the coins. So the fox trade post wasn't getting us anything. We also burned all 3 funds turn 1, which, you know, setting aside the question of whether or not to trade post, it's certainly not all 3. Would you do a lavish turn here for more warriors, plus just freeing up stubborn and potentially relentless? It's something to consider.
Definitely something to consider.
If we think we can, yeah, Elavaris. If we think we could lick our wounds and run away and avoid conflict, it might be worth not lavishing. Or if we could lavish just 1 item, it might be pretty solid. Give up on the 3 prowess stream.
It's always hard to give up on that dream when you're so close, or you feel like you're so close, even if you're not actually close.
Yeah. I mean, we might very well have a prowess item in hand right now that we're planning to craft.
We just have to get there. We might have had a sword in hand, which is why we went for the double fox
That's very possible, yeah.
double fox stronghold.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it more.
Again, though, I would have diffused liability. I liked building in 2 instead of putting all of our eggs in the 7 basket.
Well, I understand maybe you didn't want to incentivize the 2 points in 2, but putting the 2 points in 7 with the warlord made it even juicier.
Right. Instead of putting 2 points in 2 far away, hard to reach, you put 2 points and a major setback all in 7.
Which is, again, the river clearing is something, like, normally 7 wouldn't be very easy to get to in this situation, but you have to think about rivers as an extra.
And just the fact that Erie has, like, full mobility. Erie could have gone after it.
Erie just doesn't have the warrior density of the Horde, though.
Well, not anymore. This is before their turn where they lost everything.
It's true. But even in the turn where they lost everything, I don't feel like they had that much. I guess they had a decent amount. Never mind. I forgot about the 3 and 9 that got eaten by the vagabond. Oof, we're already in round 4.
It's actually a little surprising. Feels like we've been having some long turns and just some general slow play, but we're an hour 20 in and we're on round 4. That's actually a decent pace.
Well, what's interesting though is we're not looking like we're gonna get to 15 in round 5, which is the standard. So we're a little slower in that regard.
Yeah.
And yes, Elvars, there's been very little table talk.
I believe he's anointing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the table talk comes in
Waves.
Yeah, bursts and spurts, like
Mainly around otters.
Yeah.
Settling.
I want to say Mario is the most talkative, but is still quiet, very much in between. OleDavey, I think, was more talkative at the start, and it's been diminishing, potentially as his game has not been going the way he wants. SuperMarat's talking less than his round 1 game. His round 1 game, he was doing a lot of directing the table what to do against
round
other players.
1, SuperMarat was in the 5-hour game, correct?
Yeah.
Then
So it was a lot of like, all right, other players, here's exactly what you have to do, and then would sit on his turn for
Клавиш,
5-10 minutes planning what to do once it got to him.
crossbow.
Yeah, Elevars, it might just be like a time of day thing. Like people might not be awake enough to be or alert enough to be talking more, except for Marat, who again is not. It's not the morning over there, I don't believe.
We are also not vocalizing our own turns.
Recruit comes before anoint.
Then do my actions.
We're not paying attention to anyone else.
How are you recruiting?
I use lavish, discard one item for 2 warriors.
Yeah, we had been requested that we
Vocalize our turns.
vocalize our turns, and Marat seems to have forgotten that this turn.
Um,
When did you get in your head? It's so easy. You're just like, I'm on a warpath.
Yeah, I mean, Root's a multiplayer solitaire game, right? We were joking about that beforehand.
They read all
Oh,
the rules.
yeah, so for additional... JAMman mentioned working up with a sore throat, so, like, there's maybe another reason we're not talking a ton. In JAMman's case, it's because it's painful.
He's been talking more than I would have anticipated then.
It's true.
okay, move here. Then shit.
I feel like each turn is doing a lot of back and forth and moving pieces, which is starting to make it a little confusing.
Yes. Every one of Marat's turns, he has taken an action and then rewound that action at least once.
I mean, I feel like we've seen that with a couple of the players, too.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just imagining it then. Maybe I'm just very easily confused.
I think the closest was Mario did the move in 6-3, but that actually was secretly satisfying the decree without him realizing.
Yeah, I think we thought that we were undoing a move when it actually we needed to do that move in its entirety.
Yeah, but other than that, I think Marat's the only one who's been rewinding actions. Unless I'm forgetting.
Mm.
2, 3, 4.
I mean, this is a big turn for Rats. We've been knocked back.
Oh, yeah. I'm not at all...
No. Okay. Okay, then do my action. First, it will be first action. Move here. Second action. Build.
We changed our anoint
here.
to 8, and therefore lavished in 8 instead of 12.
Correct.
But
Although we did see a move, you could have argued we technically moved to daylight.
2 prowess.
Did we move?
2 commands. What are your 2 commands?
What move are you talking about?
When we moved from 12 to 7, we were going to move from 12 to 7, then didn't.
This card.
Oh, true.
Warlord.
Yeah.
Myself.
We did.
I have 1 warrior here and 1 warrior here.
We were pretty clearly
Change
planning on moving for a moment there.
Use lavish. Okay.
You lavished. So, okay. So you should have another.
I have
So you
1.
should still have a guy here. Oh,
No, we moved it from 7.
I understand now. Sorry.
First move, second build. Then use my
Okay, now we're in prowess.
prowess. Move here and battle with Otters. Ambush.
Nope.
No ambushes.
3-2.
1-1. Okay, then
Good morning, Indecision.
Morning.
We're a little vulnerable here. Like, granted, the table's thin.
We still have 2 more prowesses. Or 1 more prowess.
One more prowess.
Every time. This whole table is very thin. No, he's definitely not. There's been too much pain on his face from to be winning.
1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Yes, I think it's all. Then
There we go.
All right, we're foregoing our second prowess. It sounds like.
Okay. It does feel a little bit lightly defended, but again, I don't know who's going to come after that, unless
take 1 card.
Erie does a double recruit in 3.
Yeah,
in which
no,
case
Erie-
you might have a huge problem because you've got a roost in the back line.
Yeah, I think this is actually really juicy for Erie. I would absolutely just wipe rats again. Yeah, Indecision. They seem to have been doing a good job of getting things fixed up, which is nice to see.
Oh, that's good. I feel like I only ever get updates when we're on stream and somebody mentions something, and then I'm like, oh, now I know things.
All right.
I saw that bird.
Your hand is empty. It does not have 1 or 2 cards. I will do so.
Card 1.
You have no more? Please. No. Crap. Not right now.
Is this the first Sabo?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's the first one I remember seeing. I haven't been keeping a special eye out for them or anything, but I don't remember any other ones.
I don't remember seeing any others, yeah. If there were any others, they would have been spent by rats, and I don't recall them spending a Sabo.
No, I remember the bird ambush, but I don't remember a Sabo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We do need to make sure we have a safety battle somewhere if we accidentally wipe 7 in one go.
We have a Erie in 6. And a safety
Oh,
battle in
you're
12.
right. We do have a safety battle in 6 and a safety battle in 12. You're right. We're good. We're good. Wipe that rat!
We just gotta make sure we fulfill our
Our moves.
Our
Which we can
moves.
just move a guy out of 1 into 10, and I guess 2 of them out of 10, and then we can move them back or something like that.
Yeah, the bigger the bigger issue is the bigger issue is moving out of Mouse than it is moving out of Bunny.
Right. And so we could just move both warriors into 10 and then move them individually back.
Yeah. I agree.
Wipe that rat! The Guerric demands blood.
Lily demanded blood last round and it worked. Let's see if Garrick's demands work this time.
Yellow move.
That reads to me like we're going to go after that trade post in 4. Which, you know, as a safety battle, that could be nice. I just don't want us to do that instead of wiping the rat.
We know that
It's a really weak warlord.
It's for now.
JAMman's right.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, Otters.
Indecision, I can say my favorite factions are
That's all right.
Keepers in Iron and Lizard Cult. Garrick's favorite factions are Underground Duchy and Lord of the Hundreds.
I don't know if I'd call Duchy one of my favorite factions. I just like winning. Yeah, I like. No.
These 2 fellows. And wander on back in 2 different moves. So that's
All right, no, okay. If we're just doing this to satisfy Mouse, I'm okay.
orange, orange, yellow. Or yellow, yellow, orange, orange. All right.
We already did double yellow.
Battle time.
Garrick is
Let's start by battling.
Oh, this feels like such a mistake. We could have killed the warlord in a stronghold again.
we could have.
I assume you don't want to ambush, so you can go ahead and grab that. I go up 1 point.
Oh, I'm devastated.
Riverfolk are a fun faction to play. I know Riverfolk was one of your favorites for a while.
Yeah, they were my favorite for a long time.
Here, you have an ambush, rats.
Numbers.
Honestly, keepers are really fun. Rats are really fun.
I do have a soft spot for Eerie and Woodland Alliance as well, but they've been pushed down a little bit by Keepers and Iron for me.
I like Eerie a lot.
And I lose Uno.
I mean, the thing is, I like all the factions in different ways except Corvid's.
1 point.
I'm not a huge fan of cats either, but that's not a secret.
Cats are really interesting.
Oh my.
I need to give otters a
Oh,
chance,
I'm sorry.
but I've literally never played them.
Didn't mean to ignore you. Then
I'm so devastated that we didn't kill that
whatever here.
rat.
Excuse me.
I can feel the devastation
now
emanating in the room. Or radiating, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's me with moles. I don't play moles because I have one friend who always plays them.
I friend.
Yeah, so it's all 4 points for the turn. Done. I draw cards. 2 cards. All right. Big red button. Otter time.
Otter time.
JAMman, I would like to buy from you, or I'd like to, aid you. If we share a clearing, just FYI.
Okay.
I'm not buying that tea though. I don't have a hammer. I don't even have items that would benefit from being refreshed from it, quite frankly.
That's fair. I think I'm gonna craft it this turn. So if you want,
I want to aid you, so please craft that tea. Is what I feel like I should have said.
That I should be able to arrange.
Craft that tea. Craft that tea.
Yeah.
points.
That's very good for Vagabond's game.
It is.
It's very interesting how now Vagabond and Riverfolk are in this very weird symbiotic relationship. Because Vagabond lost the hammer.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
battle that mob token. Would you like to ambush?
No ambush.
No ambush.
Okay, we recruited and we battled.
And we took the point for ourselves and not Vagabond this time.
Over
That's good.
and battle that mob token. Would you like to ambush?
No ambush.
Okay, we are chasing points.
Alrighty.
Is anybody surprised?
Nope.
Then I will
Draw a card. Yep.
How many pieces of that? It was craft, attack, move, attack, draw.
Yep.
All right, so
We recruited one as well, but that disappeared.
Bad draw.
The worst.
Ooh.
Just set everything down to 2.
That's me.
Pat, just because I'm always in seat 1 doesn't mean I don't deserve to play moles in seat 1.
Yes, it does.
There's just so shockingly little that I can do. Alright, we're gonna slip to 12.
I wonder if we're on a laptop. We're doing that thing where we're actually left-clicking and right-clicking.
or at least we're all doing bad.
We're dragging the piece along the map instead of
I think
picking
it's
it
why we're all
up.
doing badly to get there.
Yeah. So I mean,
Did we ever figure out what that last quest was?
Misery loves company.
Good question.
that's right.
We did.
Oh, it's expel bandits.
Ho ho ho.
Need more swords.
Then in Master 2, SuperMarat made a smart play for the ruins, and then Vagabond, instead of going and exploring one of the ruins that had a mob token, went and just picked up the
Remaining ruin.
remaining ruin, and let rats get 2 of them. So Vagabond missed out on the hammer and the bag.
Alright, I'm gonna now aid.
We're also hostile to Eerie, which is going to make moving a little bit more difficult as time goes on.
We're aiding
For me.
otters to pick up a T now, which is gonna help, but it's still
I don't know if it's enough.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
yeah.
The one time you didn't have to flip the
Ooh,
card.
you're making the birds stay with that one.
Ooh, it's a bird card.
Didn't have it when they were.
Or maybe
they were
rats.
earlier. You know,
Maybe
the thing-
Rats buys that. Who knows?
Rats
You
does
got
not buy that.
P, moved your thing up, got the T. Yeah, I think that's everything.
I don't think Eerie buys until some warriors are given back either.
Yeah. We're charismatic. We have
Buy that soup kitchens. Just cost you 3. That gives you rule with those mob tokens.
That you just killed that don't exist
Twice.
anymore.
I'd say 3's a bargain.
Rat's not even engaging in the premise of the bargain.
We're getting past turn again?
That is our
There we go.
Okay, race at first.
No on the soup kitchens.
It's definitely a no on the soup kitchens.
Fox.
That's definitely a no.
1 second.
Marat is not here to negotiate, apparently.
I wonder if Marriott recognizes the first 5-hour game
As
was due to the table talking and now trying to minimize that.
No, that's not. No, that wasn't why that game was 5 hours.
Ah, I didn't watch that game.
Sorry, this mob token on 2 is gone.
No, it just spread again.
Just spread it.
Oh, you raised there?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Missed that.
This is why communication is important.
Choose a different mood.
Both ways.
Both ways.
Hmm.
This is very interesting, the approach some of these players are taking. Now can I have the hammer since you're not using it?
What are you staring at? You're looking down and not in my eyes. My eyes are up here.
I don't negotiate with capitalists.
All right, we're going stubborn. Taking advantage of the fact that we lavished our crossbow away, so we can now be stubborn. Really wish we'd wiped rats when we could have.
Agreed. But we're here now. And 12, 9, and 10 are looking really clear.
Yeah, I mean, this map is so empty. It's just a warlord playground. If they're given an inch, they will take a mile.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm all about not letting them take an inch. I've been like, kill the warlord, kill the strongholds. Don't let them play the game. That's all Erie has to do. Erie's just a clock right now. They have to stop rats from playing the game, and then just outrace.
Guys, I never discarded this guy.
Outrace
Denzi.
otters and vagabond.
Denzi asking, would you have personally lavished the bag as well?
That's tough to say.
While Relentless is a nice mood, there's not necessarily that much to Relentless here since the board's so empty. And
Yeah.
It is our one command item, and having 2 command actions is quite nice.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I could see myself going either way. I think the main thing is I wouldn't have left the warlord in 7 with a stronghold like that. I would have probably anointed over in 6 and then spread him into 2 or 5 or something. Gotten him away from the rest of the map. Because again, it's a liability to put him and a stronghold in the same clearing. Or I would have gone after Erie to the best of my ability or something. Tried taking out the roost in 3 or something like that.
Yes.
What to do as rats?
Oh, Dan's. There's 2 more games today. We have a game at 1 p.m. Eastern Time and a game at
7?
7, 8? Let me check. 7. 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's gonna be a day.
He's already powering up with a monster.
Woo.
First move. Oh, sorry. Before it, I won't craft false orders.
Oh, we're crafting false orders.
Yeah.
And do my action.
I heard I won't craft false orders, and I was like, that's very odd.
Second move.
Elevars, I'm more worried about that guy than
Then
anything.
use my prowess, battle the birds, ambush.
Seems right.
Yeah.
Going to ambush. Pass.
Chat, I'll be honest. I was very, very concerned
One,
scheduling
hit.
SuperMarat for the first game of a 3-game day when SuperMarat had the 5-hour round 1 game.
Everyone in that game was flagged.
No. Ignore. It's first and second battle again. Ambush.
Okay, so this is command 1, command 2?
Oh, sorry. 1 point for destroy the nest.
I'll grab it.
And, then I oppress free clearing for 2 points. 1, 2. Then take.
Oh, wait, no.
We did something in 8 with our command, didn't we?
Did we? I thought we did that last turn.
Here's the deal.
I thought I saw a move
Map constantly here.
Okay,
or
What
something.
you're gonna do?
maybe.
Well,
Mhm.
what I would advise. Okay.
Mhm.
I suggest.
Buy soup kitchens. I'll give you a trade post. I'll give you some of your warriors back. But you throw that into recruit. You double recruit.
Triple
Get
recruit.
yourself on the board. Start attacking things.
This is a simple trade, sir. You give me my birds back, and we'll do more business. But
Birds back this turn. I'll trade post this turn.
all right.
We have 11 in our bag, but we're feeling that pressure.
Yeah. This is definitely a moment.
Go for a double.
Sorry, you have to give it back before I will buy again.
Just kidding.
New meta.
What are we?
Wouldn't that be just cool?
I wish I had sticky notes for when I come up with random ideas in the middle of games that I want to talk to you about later.
You want me to go get a sticky note?
Nah, it's fine. I'll just write it down on a piece of paper somewhere.
All right.
Are we going to RootCon this year? Almost certainly.
Weird little game.
We still have to nail down the plans, but yeah.
You can say that again.
Getting ahead of myself a little bit here. Sorry. I believe I have to put a card into the decree.
We do.
Well, it's not useful, but might as well use it. I'm gonna go ahead and craft this guy. Can I do that? Right, yeah. One.
Tunnels is a pretty solid craft for Eerie, all
Very
things considered.
Yeah, all things considered, I do like the tunnels for Yuri. It does have a lot for movement.
And then
Yeah, teleporting birds are always fun.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's a button for this. Look at that. Get out of here.
A test bird.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, now we basically never have to worry about moves again, so long as we continue to hold 11 and 1. Like, there's our mouse moves, there's our bunny moves.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, we obviously want to be doing other things besides just ping-ponging back and forth between those two.
We do need to build somewhere.
Yeah.
Like down in 4.
And we want to, go kill that rat warlord.
I would hope so. I wouldn't be surprised if 6 becomes the target just because there's 2 points in it.
Tunnel from yellow to
6 is juicy. I just...
Oh my god.
That warlord knows what he did.
And our hike. I know the crowd is going wild. Let's see here. That's 2 orange moves. Looked like 3, but I swear it's only 2. Wait, hold on.
We're playing it pretty safe here. I'm not sure who we're fighting if we're not fighting the otters.
Maybe we're just gonna throw a guy against the rat lord.
I need to be more thoughtful here.
It feels like we're seeing conservative play in general. I'd really like to see some more
Explosive moments.
Not even explosive. Just like I want to see players being more proactive. I want to see players being more aggressive.
1 orange.
Current mood is stubborn. Yeah. If we're being serious, this is not a great turn to go after the rat lord. Because of stubborn. 6 would be a solid turn to go after. Or taking out 7 or 8 if we can. In my mind, this is basically a 2-player game between Eerie and Rats with
Otters and Vagrant just kind of assisting.
Otters and Vagrant, yeah, like filling out the map.
Are they just hirelings? Is that what you're telling us?
A little bit. They're not nothing, but the core conflict of this faction matchup is the Eerie Rat War. And
so you're saying that the Eerie and the Rats are the U.S. and the British, and the Otters and the Vagrant are just the Indians and the French? Is that what's going on?
Yes, we're secretly playing Liberty or Death. We were joking about that in Dad's on a Map. They were talking about Liberty or Death back near the start of
A series of pitiful attacks.
Round 2, and I was like, man, I miss playing Liberty or Death. I want to play it again. And they were like, just tell the players it's a new map. Just trick everyone in the tournament to playing.
And 7. Do you ambush?
No ambush.
Alright. I don't know what one warrior's doing in 7, when we could have sent in a force and actually tried to take it.
Love it. We're gonna attack rats here.
No ambush.
I'm worried we're feeling the literally nothing happens.
Oh, look at that. Remove one of your guys, por favor.
I'm stubborn.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're invincible!
You're invincible to 1 warrior, that's for sure.
Alright. Attacks are done.
Yeah, I think there was
Now I built
potential for better this turn.
again
It is,
for the very first time.
when we take turns like this, it feels like we're treading water instead of
It's my turn.
gaining ground.
Wait, no, it's not. Now I have to get points. 1, 2 points. And now I have to draw 2 cards.
We're keeping up with the pack, but we need to be ahead.
All right.
Right.
Good luck, Mr. Otters.
Otters had their greedy turn last turn. Do they help out, or do they continue the greed?
Sending some dudes back. Do you want to trade in the future?
Yeah.
Olivars, I agree. I feel like it's very doable with the map being kind of
JAMman,
so empty as well.
I need you to craft things for me, and I will feed you cards because birds won't craft and obviously won't craft. But please,
You give me the cards. I'll craft them for you.
I will send you. Well, I don't have items I can send you to craft, unfortunately. I will give you bougie cards, but craft, please.
Are you gonna give me the cards that let me craft? Otherwise,
If I had any item cards, I would.
otherwise,
Oh,
there's
poor Vagrant.
Yeah, Vagrant's in a tough spot here.
But
Vagrant trying to say, Riverfolk, just engage your engine. Draw your cards.
let me think.
Start your engines. Yeah, Elevars, double build's definitely a consideration here. I don't know if it's the turn to start doing it now, but I think we could make a double build pivot and be pretty successful with it. Again, if we'd
I like it.
if we'd exerted more aggression against the rats and were therefore in a position of power right now, instead of in a weird stalemate with rats, that'd be a great position
Close with my dear friend the birds.
to be able to go double build and profit from it without worrying too much about leaving cardboard for the rats and spreading ourselves too thin. Because we'd have forced them to be spread thin.
For 2. Um,
We did give back the
I'll draw
Eerie
another card.
funds
Yes.
as promised.
Yes. We still have 2, but
Tours.
we gave back 2 of them. And we picked up a couple interesting
Alright.
cards here. The coins are nice, of course.
Saboteurs
I
is
might
always
do
good.
some exporting this turn.
What?
Get rid of them.
What?
Does it cost me? Does it cost me funds to export?
No one's ever used export before, so
Perfect answer.
Not too sure. Guerric, do you know this rule?
I know every
Of course
rule.
he does.
Please state the question.
Does it cost me funds to export cards or no?
Exporting cards is you crafting the card in full and then not taking the listed benefit, but instead placing a warrior into your payments box.
Ah, okay, I see. Thank you.
Saw that weird little small text under craft that no one ever reads. Because why would you?
there it is.
Vagabond, what item do you want in particular?
If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about,
Good with no
don't
bag.
export.
The ones you have, I love the bag.
It's bad.
You love the bag.
I love.
It's really bad.
Give me the bag.
Ah, all right.
I love that bag so much.
I'll
Give
cry.
me that bag.
But yeah,
Your local bag.
that's export right there.
My cards.
Is that text there?
Can't buy your cards.
You're
I can
being-
aid you.
I want you to start buying some cards.
Literally can't.
If you can't, I understand.
It's not that he doesn't want to. It's he literally can't without taking a turn. He like would be not taking a turn.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is the export text. It's called export in the law. That's why we call it that. And it's really, really bad.
And
10 out of 10 would not recommend.
Yeah.
Me.
Because it shuts down protectionism.
Craft saboteurs.
Oh, sorry. I put a guy in the commitment spot.
It shuts down protectionism.
There we go.
It still requires crafting the card. If you can't craft the card, you can't do it. So you can't export an item that's not in the supply. You can't export a card you already have crafted, like a Saboteurs. You can't export a second Saboteurs. If you can't craft the card in the first place, you can't export it.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Yeah. And I know we need to move over to Vagabond. Finishing this.
Go ahead and aid the otters twice.
What was I gonna say? There was one more thing.
Goodness.
And it's effectively, again, like it's shutting down protectionism. It's getting you one payment
Merry Christmas.
at the cost of a minimum 2 commits. And really kind of more, because it's 1 commit for the card draw,
Along this axe.
1 commit for the craft,
Let's see where. Oh, there.
potentially more. And then you have to open up that crafting spot. This is what I said. We're holding down right click, which means our piece is being slammed into the table and dragged across everything.
More than likely on a laptop, yes.
Yeah.
But I still find it very funny.
I'm going to request.
There's a
Ooh,
horse in this
requesting.
hospital.
We are doing some fundraising, I would say.
I would say so as well. Yes, I too fundraise by stealing.
You are not Robin Hood then. No, you are Robin Hood then.
I am Robin Hood. Look at that guy.
And I'm gonna draw a card, and I think I'm done.
Did we replace the quest? My answer
Hey,
is
Rats,
probably
you want to
no.
buy something?
Not for free.
Not for 3.
Okay, raise it first.
3 is steep to your prices at all game.
It is a little steep, yeah.
Here. Then recruit.
Yeah, I haven't seen this as much in a while, but you used to get people who would come from their local metas where they would get multiple purchases at 3, as like just sort of the norm,
Yeah.
and that is not the norm online.
No.
And I'm curious if that's a little bit of what's happening here.
Yeah. It's just a clash in metas.
Yeah.
So I saw I got a message on my phone, and I can't look at it because my phone's currently locked, but I can see like the tagline for it. It's from my grandmother, and it just says 10 attachments.
That sounds like your grandmother.
I'm scared. Just a lot of attachments. They're probably cat pictures. That sounds about right.
They're not going to talk about the secrets that Western medicine doesn't want you to know.
No, she doesn't send those ones to me directly. She sends those to the 30 group chat messages. Not
Got it.
That's WhatsApp. Come on.
Yeah, the WhatsApp group.
That's the WhatsApp group.
6 is button. Go here.
What did we put in our decree?
Oh, not that very.
We're false ordering.
Oh, we're false ordering.
Yeah, we're not Eerie turn. We're Rat's turn.
Well, I saw eerie movement and I got confused.
Yeah, we appear to be going after the roost in 4, which free cardboard.
Free cardboard.
I feel
like it's a little bit of a waste of a false orders, but with the map this thin, I don't really know if there's ever going to be really better opportunity. We're lavishing.
I think yes.
What were we last turn?
We were stubborn last turn.
Yeah, so we had rowdy if we wanted to. So we're actually lavishing here. Yeah.
We are lavishing. Ooh,
that's why we're getting rid of it. We're replacing it.
I like that.
We're upgrading our sock into a shoe.
Okay.
Shoes are notoriously better for socks than when walking outside.
Move here. Better than nest. Ambush.
The nest.
Using your command actions?
Yes. First.
So move. Command 1 is move. Command 2 is battle. And 4.
Yep.
No ambush.
No ambush, 1 point for me. Present. Then I do my prowess. First. It will be.
I think going up to 6 and 2 is going to get us a better return on oppression than 11.
Is it?
Yeah. Because 6 you remove the 1 eerie, and then 2 you remove the 1 otter.
Oh, you're right. I can't count. For some reason I counted that and it was only 4, but it is 5. At the same time, you could take advantage of the fact that Eerie didn't punch us, and you could punch Eerie.
Yeah,
I mean, that's also
ambush.
very, very legitimate.
No.
Okay.
Oof.
We
can take those losses.
Blood in the river!
For second battle, I won't battle the bots again.
Yeah, we are just pushing the Eerie back into the corner.
Ambush.
Which, yeah, I mean...
Understandable.
This is where I keep saying, this feels like a 2-player game, honestly. Like that...
I mean, the best way to battle aggression is with aggression.
Right. The fact that root favors the attacker so heavily in the majority of situations means that it is the right choice.
Take 1 card, it's my turn.
And I think that was a wise choice from SuperMarat to prioritize the policing.
So what 2 cards were the Riverfolk aided?
Help me help you.
Over points racing.
Yeah. Sorry.
Clearing out the rats.
Eerie, Emma Gray, and Boat Builders, it looks like.
Could, take out 7.
Good cards.
Yeah.
Could take out 4.
We're talking about taking out the Warlord.
Yeah. I need to prep the gamble.
Let's think through what needs to be done.
Oh, it is happening this turn.
Yep.
I'm not used. There's no one yelling at me in chat, so I wasn't sure.
Up some
Everyone's asleep.
Options.
Fair. It's a Sunday. Oh no, they're at church.
Yeah, everyone's watching this on their phone in church.
I would. Yeah, you did attack, cowboy.
Sure did.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the bathroom soon. My stomach's churning.
It's all the caffeine.
Yeah.
Heroic Logic, I kind of adore the little images the emotes you use. They just are so positive. Makes me happy.
I'm sorry, I didn't for me.
We're thinking what to put into our...
Yeah, I mean, we've just been beaten back quite a lot, and we have to figure out how to get back in the game.
Sorry, I was just staring at the skeleton.
I like the subtle act.
Oh, I'm the monster.
That's good.
Machuka, hello. I think they're playing too conservatively. Is the short and simple version.
We went after like singular rats instead of going after a lightly defended warlord type deal.
Yeah.
Give me 3. I'm gonna be punching things here.
And then rather than
We need to slow down rats.
trying to do that and then leverage that into an accelerated engine, we've just been happy to play slow and steady. But you have to remember, when you're playing No Turmoil Charismatic,
units to punch the rats.
it's a slow and steady that's somewhat dependent upon not being policed heavily. If you're getting all your roosts removed consistently, you have to accelerate.
To fight the rats.
And attack cowboy, do whatever you feel is right. The only thing I will let you know is the possum does not have a hammer and cannot get a hammer because it was stolen from the ruins. So someone has to provide the possum a hammer for them to get one. That's the only thing I'll say.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, we're thinking about buying still, it looks like.
Yeah.
I forgot about that part.
It's hard because we
don't have many.
We don't have a ton left in our supply, but we're not really seeing them on the board, you know?
It's the method of buying back at a more expensive price. So you can re-aid that card and give it back to me. And then we can be allied buddies.
That sounds like a pyramid scheme.
What is capitalism if not a pyramid scheme?
Dang straight.
Or, you know, I could just keep drawing and aiding you anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Consolidate my warriors into one clearing, make that harder for you.
The stoppage in the local economy is that the birds aren't buying from the otters. That's what's preventing the flow of goods and services.
You can use one action to attack Vagabond and he will be your enemy because he has thwarted and it wasn't a problem for you.
You can prevent the aided.
Yeah, I would
be allied.
Birds cards if it not.
Yes, but attack him and he start aid you. Vagabond, I think I'm the best friend. I don't attack you again.
We have a great relationship, staying on opposite sides of the map.
With card.
I will consider it.
So what's interesting is had we used the bag to aid last turn, we could have gotten rid of the sword.
True.
Well, it sucks. You need a blue card.
What sucks? For the woodland, right?
I'm buying you.
You're supporting your local business, your local
for the woodland.
The mom and pop shop?
We had the whole chant going before.
Just kidding. The
Don't
River
back
Company
down
is
now.
definitely not a mom and pop shop.
All right.
It's a company.
Well, that's
In the name.
It is.
anyway.
Putting that soup kitchens to good use.
Oh,
nope. Nope.
Can put only one death card.
Yep.
No, I agree.
I agree. Trust me, it'd be great to do that, but it's a no-go.
Information here, but
That was the third saboteur that we saw. So we don't know about it, but saboteurs accounted for.
They were all flower pictures.
Ah.
I know you're so curious.
I was.
This doesn't happen on a daily basis.
I mean, I like the extra recruits, don't get me wrong.
Mm.
We're very hesitant about it. I don't think we have the army to go after the rats right now.
Mm-mm.
And I don't think we...
Also, not to rush, but we have been doing this for 2 hours at this point, and we're...
It is. Yeah, sorry. I lament the fact that I have to go right after rats, who just like screws up my board every time, after every turn. All right, let's get busy.
Yeah, Machuka, it is pretty RNG dependent, which isn't great. I think you can maybe count on it being a little less RNG dependent with rats in the game.
Yeah.
Like if you absolutely need your warriors to die, you can rely on moving them into rat territory in addition to the normal just like throwing them into battles.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that again, like this is a little bit of a 1v1 rats versus Eerie, so they're going to be incentivized to fight you anyway. So I think you can risk the third recruit when you're down like this. You need to get back into the game. It is certainly taking on a little bit of risk though, no doubt. And the fact that we have 5 funds locked up with otters, we need those back soon.
Yellow. I'm gonna undo one of these move ups real
Very
quick.
soon.
Move that there. So that's 2 yellows. And then
Ugh. Pardon me.
it's not
No, it's not.
1 yellow. 1 orange.
We have 1 orange, 1 yellow left.
Mm-hmm.
2 orange, 1 yellow left. We have so many orange.
A lot of orange. There is some point where I don't think it's a good idea to continue to put thing cards into the...
Sorry.
Again, you could just move
1,
a
2,
single
3,
warrior
please.
each time.
That
And yeah, Machuka, we shouldn't know this, but we know that he has another bird card that he can put into battle next turn. So I think it's fine. I think the key thing is not getting too hurt by rats this next round.
Mm-hmm.
And that's hard because there's not another clear target for rats besides us.
The otter trade posts are easy points.
Right, but I think Marat is an experienced enough player to know that it's better to go after
The attacking force.
the attacking force rather than chase points and leave himself overexposed.
You're not wrong.
all right. I am attacking here.
No ambush.
I like how you knew that I was attacking you, Ras.
I was gonna say we didn't actually clarify who we were attacking. Ooh, big roll!
Big money!
I thought this was a little foolhardy. I didn't hate it, of course, but like
Birds.
I thought it was a little foolhardy. That's a great roll. Let's do it again. Aww.
We lost the warlord, but maybe the otter takes it out?
I hope the otters pounce on this.
There's one guy.
I hope the otters pounce on this.
I'm
That could be big going into the gamble.
Could be.
gonna build.
Makes it a little more interesting.
And then I'm going to get 1 point for all of my troubles.
That is the thing, though. Like we need
to do the double build at some point.
Yeah,
we're just too far behind.
We have to kick our scoring up into maximum overdrive. Or start chasing cardboard ourselves, but
Sorry, let me press the button.
You're good.
Oopsie.
8 funds. What will you do with all of it?
Kill the warlord.
Win,
Kill
win,
the
win.
warlord. I would have liked to see the Erie maybe
I
advocate
don't know
for
if I
killing the
can do all
warlord.
that.
Yeah, I mean, I really hope we're going after the warlord here.
17 points in 1 turn.
We gotta kill the warlord.
That'd be pretty cool.
Exposed warlord.
Yeah, that's going.
Okay.
Yes!
Good to hear. Good to hear.
First, what we're gonna do is I'm going to establish a trade post down here for 2 points. I'm gonna battle that mob token in 2 ambush.
3 points, makes sense.
No ambush.
Okay.
I will say, despite some of the more interesting choices that the river folk have been making, they're doing well.
And I'm
They are doing well.
Craft.
Yeah, we haven't been talking about them
Erie Emigre.
enough. Probably they're hanging in there rather nicely, because they're being fueled very heavily by the Erie and to an extent the Vagabond for aiding.
Yeah.
Like we got 2 aids last turn, 1 aid last
We
turn,
got 2 aids last turn.
and that's 2 actions we didn't have to take effectively.
That's a very good point.
All right. I was gonna make a point that we were very wise about avoiding trade disruption here, but then we walked right into a risky trade disruption option here. We could have been ambushed and lost funds.
5 bird warriors. You don't need 5.
I think you did say you were going to spend some bird pieces.
I love Mario chiming up there.
I wanted to spend it on that. Can I attack Vagabond? You know what? No, I can't. I'm sorry. I will.
I think there's probably another turn before we have to give any worry to Vagabond.
I would agree.
I don't
Vagabond's holding in, but I don't think Vagabond's accelerating.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. We should pay attention to them, but I don't think we should feel overly threatened by them at the moment. And again, no hammer means no crafting, means an entire scoring avenue shut down to us. That means that limits our burst potential.
Trade post.
Greatly. We are getting the Erie Warriors back, though.
Great for Erie.
Erie are definitely happy to hear that.
Sorry, rats. Couldn't do that one.
That leaves us with only 4 funds as otters. They're
We're having fun spending funds.
All right.
We like burning them.
that enables us to craft the coins. Yeah. That enables us to craft the coins on our next turn.
It does.
All right, and the gamble's live. Gamble is live. What's our plan as the Vagabond this turn? We did some nice questing last turn. We could try to go allied with the otters.
No, you keep on stealing mine.
If we have the right cards. We could perform logistics help or give a speech in terms of quests, although our torch is damaged, so we actually can't do that one.
All right. I'm going to slip in the 3.
What's going on in 3? Doing a little shindig?
I'm going to aid the rats.
Yes, Rehab. Lord of the Hundreds got the hammer and the bag out of the ruins.
Then I'm going to attack the mob. Do you have an ambush?
No ambush.
Okay. I'll go put VP, remove the mob. Does that move you to hostile?
No.
No.
I think it's just warrior.
Okay, that's what I thought too.
Did we ever find out what that third
Oh.
quest is?
Sorry.
We did, yes. We were looking at it a second ago. Where were you?
I was somewhere else.
All right. And in that case, another straightforward turn. Just gonna draw to an end.
All right, yeah. Not a big turn for Vagabond, but understandable.
Mm-hmm. Rehabscape, yes.
I answered
Get
that.
that one already?
Yeah.
I just
Where have you been?
Where have I been? I thought I saw Matuka's question, and then I did not see Rehab's question at all. I'm tired. It's morning.
That's okay. I thought you were a morning person.
I am, but this is around the time I get tired. Like 7 to 10 is like my perfect period of time.
Gotcha. Well, you can stream solo for a while. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
All right, bye.
Gamble's live, by the way.
Why does he trust me? I don't get it. I don't trust me. That was a good, I don't know. All right. I'm in control now. That's a good point. I'm glad you think I don't make... Well, I know, I didn't make 6. Can this be a craft stream now? What are we crafting? I've got a very spinny hammer. I don't think it'll actually be useful for anything. All right, so we're on Rat's turn. We lavished last turn, so what does that mean for this one? Oh, Attack Cowboy. Vrigant desperately wants a hammer, but unless someone else crafts it for him, it's just not going to happen. What do we do here? I mean, I think we could pretty easily get to, maybe not easily get to 6 press. Let's see. We're at 3, very easily get to 4. I could see 5 pretty fast. We could just go back, try to take over 11 again. But we didn't get the extra recruits from the Warlord, so that's not great. Oops. We're going stubborn. So that could help us maybe take advantage of some, go a little extra stretch. Yeah, we have to give up on clearing 3 this turn just because the Vagrant's there, so we don't want to, we lose a press no matter what in that clearing.
Craft swap meat.
Ooh, we're crafting a swap meat. That's fun.
Let's
Can't use it this turn, but I do like seeing it. Attack Howard, I just realized you meant the hammer I had. I'm a little slow.
Go for it.
1 second. Yes, it's 1 point.
Okay, taking out the trade post.
Then use my prowess. First prowess move here. Battle the otters ambush.
Oh, we're just taking out otters.
Shit. 1-0. Okay.
That is not what we wanted.
Rabbit.
So I think the move battle was command, then we prowess from 11 to 12. We have one more prowess. Do we just prowess back to 11? Or do we maybe do a safety prowess into 4? Or we can just keep going, go to 10, go to 9. There's so many options from 12.
Rabbit.
I think I've mentioned all of them at this point. Now, Guerric only left to go to the bathroom because he knew I locked my phone, so I'd have to pay attention. Feels like we wanted to go for the otters in 1, which is very interesting.
Battle the post again.
Okay, get that 1 point from battling
Sounds
the
good.
trade post.
Okay, 1 point.
We only get 2 points for oppress because we only have the 3 oppress
Then
clearings, but that's not bad.
take 2 installation. 1 second. No on site. Take 2 points for free clearing. And take 1 card from deck. My turn next.
A little on the more offensive side of that.
All right.
What's really interesting is we cleared otters off the river. Although otters can easily escape out of 2. Not so easily out of 1, but 2 is not a huge deal.
They're weird.
Ooh, we're getting weird.
Oh boy.
All right, we put the saboteurs into builds, not battle. Love. I mean, I would have loved to see one in battle too, but I know we can only put 1 bird per turn. But I do love to see that double build because we need to get our point scoring back up, especially if we're losing
I
roosts
don't
per
have to
turn.
think about resolving that decree.
My brain was looking at it.
Oh, okay. I was like, if we put a bunny in build, that would have been like triple build would have been like, that might have been too much. We are now turmoilable with bunny.
All right.
However,
It's a difficult position, but we've also.
there's a lot of stuff in bunny, so it's going to be a while before we turmoil in bunny.
How do I keep getting more? I swear I get more pieces every time I do this. Whatever. Let's assume I've done this perfectly.
We have 3 safety builds.
3, 1, 2, 3, maybe.
It's 20 pieces, right?
Yeah, we have 3 safety builds going right now, which is good.
13. 13 plus 9 is typically more than 20, right?
13 plus 9 is 22, yes.
We have a bug in this. Am I done? 1, 2, 3 on Otter's board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the board. Plus my thing says 9 and here. So that's 9. There's 20 bird pieces in total. I'm correct about that, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Can you flip your player board and see what the?
It should be 22.
It doesn't seem well. I think I can alt tab it or something to peek at the back, but I mean,
That is odd.
control tab. Hey, Guerric.
Shift tab. Shift alt.
Hello. I'm not Guerric, but hi.
Hey, Lily.
Hi. Thank you for joining with us. I guess all I'm trying to say is I think there might be a bug in the game
Okay.
because I count more than 20 warriors, bird warriors
I see.
on the board.
Let me start doing some math.
Which is like fine. I just want the world to be aware.
I see. Okay.
And 3. Here it will be 7, yes.
Yeah, you should only have 7 left in your supply.
Throw him off the table.
So it's fine. I'll file a bug. My filed bug report is that it seems that it gave me more pieces anytime I did that. Hey, look.
Hey, look! Now you have 10. Okay. Your Your complaint has been noted.
Cool.
That shit's hilarious.
Let me just grab one.
I'm
Infinite birds.
gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna come in and delete those. Oopsie, I did not mean to do that.
I'll let you delete. Ah!
Sorry, I did not mean. Nope, it's still your turn. Sorry about that. I will let Guerric know that that is an issue.
Is there a way to turn off the auto despawn, and then we could just play with the pieces on the board?
I think we're fine. We're aware of the fact that I might make the break. We'll just count the dudes.
We're all intelligent people. We can keep track of it.
Yeah.
Well, this is strange. Now I gotta check the warriors for everybody.
All right.
15, 11.
One guy right here, and the rest of these
12, 13, 14,
go into the
15. That's good.
All right.
Vagrant's great.
game.
It's 20.
Yeah, lose some of those
2,
warriors,
3, 4,
birds.
5, 6,
I'm getting
7,
nervous.
8,
Heard that.
9,
Only someone would spin.
10, 11, 12, 13,
I spent
14,
most of
15,
yours.
16, 17, 18, 19,
appreciate it.
20. Okay. That's fine. Everything's great. I'm very confused.
All right. Quick turns. Snappy.
Man, why do I get the weird problems?
You almost need to attack there.
It's definitely an exploding birch strat right there. Just break the mod. Okay. So we've recruited in 9, and now we have our 5 moves. I counted 1, and that's all we need. So we've got 5 moves. We've moved 1 mouse, 1 bunny. Two bunny. So we have 2 more mouse. We have a safety build in 10 and a safety build in 11, assuming we don't completely evacuate there. And 3. I keep forgetting about 3. The little vagrant there always just makes me think that he's the only guy.
Oh.
I mean, he's so cute! I like him.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, that's the second mouse. Or the
See what the fates do.
okay, maybe we probably just did that in 2 bursts. Or we might have moved from that in 2 bursts. Either way, it's fine. We now have 3 battles, 1 that has to be in bunny.
Warlord, maybe.
I would
Oh, he's
definitely.
stubborn. Never mind.
I would still prioritize the warlord.
Oh, with your warlord, you ignore the first hit you take. Yeah, I'm gonna go hit these 2 places where there are buildings and stuff. I'm gonna start.
Okay, so we're prioritizing the buildings. So we're doing clearing 6.
Number
Look at
6.
those guys.
Rats. Like to ambush.
No ambush.
No ambush. Let there be blood! For a second, I thought that was going to be a 0-0, and I got my heart got nervous. All right, so that is our bunny battle. It's the first time I've ever gotten summoned while you were away.
Yeah, what broke?
So if you do the left click, right click a bunch to bring a bunch of warriors out of the bag, and then drop them immediately back into the bag, a new one spawns in.
Ah.
So we had 2 extra warriors, and then he showed me, and then we had 3 extra warriors. I deleted them, and then said that the complaint has been formally logged.
I'm sorry, what?
That's it. It was good when he counted. He's like, I think 9 plus 13 is more than 20.
Anyway.
And I should only have 20.
Okay.
So I checked everybody else. Nobody else has done that issue. So
The Vagabond did not have extra warriors?
no, it was
You don't destroy it.
it was very important to attack Cowboy that I checked. So I did. Oh yeah, the gamble. There was a gamble.
And
It
unfortunately,
has
you missed
closed.
Yeah.
Should do something about the otters. I'm gonna attack you here.
We chose not to attack in 12. Oh, by the way, we added a bunny card into battle.
Wow. shucky darn.
We added a bunny card into battle and a bird card into build. We're just going for it,
Which is good.
which is good.
Yeah, I heard we'd done something that made us vulnerable to turmoil.
Build.
Can I have some space?
Fine, I guess. I guess you got more space.
Let's see here.
But while they're thinking, if you want to read the...
Yeah, was that our first battle?
That was our second battle. We battled one first in 6.
Okay.
I don't know where our third battle was. And maybe our third battle was in 7 as well, actually.
Yeah, that's the third in the log.
Oh, it was a 0-0, that's why.
Got it. Tragic.
Very tragic.
Yeah, it seems like we were really hoping to do more damage to rats there.
We were. We chose not to attack in 12 because of Stubborn, but so we wanted to get the strongholds.
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised we went for 7 when we could have gotten easy points in 6. But with the bunny battle, we might have wanted to keep that for next turn.
1, 2, 3 points for doing those things.
Yeah.
For building. And then I draw,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Guerric has feelings.
Oh, we have Eerie Emigre as otters.
Pass
Yes.
that turn over to me.
When did that happen?
Last turn.
Thank you.
Did I miss that?
Yes.
If you want to attack one of my guys and maybe give him my sub back, I wouldn't hate for it.
We had one person gamble for the Eerie Dynasty, 10 coins, 0%.
Alright.
I would have expected a little more.
I am honestly believing pretty hard on the Aries, so I'm hoping for
No
it.
dividends.
Now I'm really hoping for it.
One person gambled
Funds.
1k coins for the Vagrant,
Noisemaker.
Do our Eerie.
5%.
Instant Noisemaker, I feel like whenever you gamble, I'm always right there in the gamble with you.
Move these 2 strong warriors over here and battle rats. Ambush.
An ambush.
Good roll. Eats the cardboard. Good for otters.
Good for otters.
Which, speaking of, 4 people gambled for them. 8.5k coins, 44% of the vote. And then 5 people for Lord of the Hundreds, 10k coins, 51% of the vote.
Strong belief in the Lord of the Hundreds.
Lord of the Hundreds and the otters, yeah. Which, understandable. I just would have expected a couple more for Eerie, probably.
Then.
Well, this was before Eerie did the big swing of double builds.
True.
Triple battle.
And they had established a fairly conservative style of play up until that point, so
Yeah.
there was, I suppose it was in question whether we would do the pivot.
We crafted coins.
Very nice.
Very good to see.
I will draw a card.
Incident Noisemaker, it is indeed.
What do you mean? I'll craft that.
You cannot craft that. That's a bunny. Bunny! Bunny!
I have more guys and a smaller chance of, well, recruit with your birds and then attack.
No!
I believe you were not able to craft that, by the way.
OleDavey!
You can't craft it because it's...
Oh, yellow. Oh, my bad. My bad.
We caught it.
Sorry.
I'm about to turmoil and recruit.
Yeah, that's true. You put yourself in a little predicament.
Get 2. We did not.
Told Lily about the multiplication of your units.
Being honest.
I appreciate the honesty.
Funny. I'm kidding.
So that's probably why we battled this instead of in 6 to go for the cardboard. Still seems like it would have been better to throw ourselves at the rats, actually.
Yeah, that's when you go after the warlord.
Yeah.
Well.
And like this is, we drew a card, so we can't change how we crafted.
No, but even still, like even if we gave back all 3 of those Eerie, they still would turmoil.
Yeah, we'd have to just.
Tell you what, you're not in a bad position for a nice transition to the old commander.
All right, instant noisemaker. You wasted $10.
Got some units out on the board.
Coins.
I know it's a joke anyway.
Dear friend,
I like my jokes to be accurate, sir.
All right, I'll draw another.
Is
We're
there a
just
sword
crafting
left?
that immediately.
Yeah, just craft that. There
We've
you
got
go.
both swords left.
Craft it. Good turn for otters.
Very good turn for otters. We have 8 points left on our board. We are in a very easy position to
Yeah,
win
that's
next
me.
turn.
Damn. Can I have that bread?
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you.
You can be messy because I'm planning on vacuuming your carpet afterwards.
All right, talk about that.
Huh?
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
You gotta be careful vacuuming around computers. Remember,
Gotcha.
you can screw them up.
I didn't know that.
I told you that last time you threatened to vacuum my office.
That was a while ago.
I'm gonna slip to clearing 6.
What if I put a metal plate in between? Does that make it worse or better?
I honestly... Yeah, no, Kason, I'm 100% for otters winning here because I love otter wins. I do love otters. And, like...
Fun fact for you all, which will probably be coming out a little later today, but as of this moment, before anything happened with this game, the otters have the second highest win rate of round 2. Just a fun fact for you.
Wow. Oh, bad
Bad
card.
draw.
But we're aiding, so... Right? Yeah, we're aiding.
We're
so
aiding.
It is what it is. Shirosku, why doesn't the Vagabond have any items? We've been having a bad game, and we let rats get 2 ruins.
We let rats get 2 ruins is really the biggest one.
Bit of both.
Mind if I change that so I exhausted a coin for that instead of a boot?
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Doesn't change anything.
Does not change a thing.
Yeah, rough time. Honestly, we didn't entirely want to be Vagrant anyway. OleDavey didn't understand advanced setup and thought he could pick any Vagabond character and tried to go Tinker. So, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Tough game.
Tough game.
I'm going to battle the rat mob ambush.
No ambush.
Yeah, Kason. Time is hard.
Time is so hard. I hate time.
The trading post ambush.
Nope.
You know, that's 2 easy points, which is nice. Or 3 points? Are we hostile with the rats? No, just 2 points.
It's 2 points.
I agree. Let's not time. What quest was that?
That's logistics help. Yeah. I've been doing what I can to try and get people back in the schedule. It's really hard. If somebody misses their game, I just can't guarantee I can get them back in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to draw 1, and that's going to be me.
Okay. Recruit. Over here.
Trosku, I'm surprised about Warlord's win rate this year. I know last year was too much, but they're still a top tier. I wouldn't call them top tier. I mean, I think they're solid, but they're pretty pretty matchup dependent, frankly, and fairly stoppable in many matchups. So I think if they end up settling to like upper mid tier, I think that's where they belong, frankly.
Use my...
Because lizards, as we all know, is the top most tier.
No.
They're in a tier of their own.
Okay, so I want to say I appreciate your understanding. I do. Y'all should see how much I was panicking to rearrange the schedule the past couple of days.
It was pretty funny to watch.
Like the lineup for last night's winners bracket game and today's winners bracket game changed like completely, flipping people around between those and into the new winners bracket game we have scheduled next Saturday. It's craziness.
It's a lovely little nightmare.
Oops.
What factions stop rats?
Corvids, lizards, both of those good at stopping rats. Eerie going God of War can be very good at meeting rats' aggression. Oh, instant noisemaker. It's okay. It wasn't just you. You know, it's all sorts of things.
There were a lot of people.
Yeah, what Cosmic is saying. Vagabond is annoying to rats.
Takes up the items.
Takes up items, both less so the ruin items and more so just the ones people craft.
Just yeah, items in general.
But then also is a permanent oppress stopper.
Yeah. Moles, everyone hates. Everyone just hates moles.
Yeah, I think actually rats don't hate moles. Moles.
Reshuffle your hand, please.
Everyone hates moles.
Moles don't want to be bothering with rats because rats are going to be pretty happy to take out the moles, and moles want to be just sitting in clearings left alone.
JAMman, are you here?
Sorry, what did you say?
I won't use my swap meat with you. You need to reshuffle.
Oh, yeah. Yep, sounds good.
Everyone but Guerric.
Forgot to do. I was gonna saboteurs that.
But there certainly moles have.
Oh shit. Okay.
Good.
Don't.
Yep.
Certainly moles are capable of outracing rats, which is certainly very bad for rats. I don't want to.
Gee.
Put them in his pile and then hover over them and hit R.
Yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to underplay the rats moles relationship.
I do.
Oh, cats. If cats are in the matchup, that's inherently going to slow down rats' start.
Because everything's everywhere.
Yeah, because it's just gonna. It means oppress is not a thing until rats work for it. Cats aren't going to do a whole lot to stop rats in the mid to late game, but having that slower start is sometimes enough that they're going to get outraced by something like moles.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Keep item cards out of otter hand, and if we could kill all the otters on the map, it would make him that much harder for him to put down trading posts.
Johnny, you're seeing my point. That's my point.
And why Guerric does not believe rats to be top tier.
The thing is, it's not any one of those individual factions. It's how they get put together. It's like a density thing.
Yeah.
If you have cats and a good racing faction, rats are going to be worried about getting outraced. If you have corvids and lizards, you know, then you're going to have a serious difficulty oppressing because you're going to have two factions that are just populating your back line. If you have vagabond and corvids, you know, you're not going to get items and you're going to have trouble with oppress. It's about
an
these,
and,
yeah,
not an or.
it's about how those things fit together, and then it just adds up to rats having the potential to struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this is also true in the noisemaker. It's not as simple as these things are just bad for warlord. Warlord can or if it's keepers and moles and wooden alliance or something, you can't police them all. You can't outrace them all. That's bad. And going back to what noisemaker was saying, these things work both ways. Lizards and rats have a very mutually assured destruction relationship. Rats can wreck lizards' day if lizards wreck rats' day. Obviously, cats slow down rats in the early game, but the cardboard means that they might accelerate rats in the late game. And Wooden Alliance, we've talked about that on stream a lot, but Wooden Alliance and rats have a really interesting relationship where whichever one of the two is doing better is going to do even better because of the other. So if Wooden Alliance are doing better than rats, then Wooden Alliance are pretty happy to have rats in the game. But also vice versa. If rats are doing better, they're very happy to have all that lightly defended cardboard in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Why is our board state a mess, by the way?
It's always been like this.
Mm.
We cannot go stubborn. We were just stubborn.
We were just stubborn?
We were just stubborn.
Anyway, the summary is that rats are certainly they have a pretty likely win next turn. I don't think it's guaranteed, but it's likely.
Very likely.
But yeah, the summary is rats are a strong faction, but they are not top tier and they are faction dependent. No, that's a good question, Terescu. And I have a habit of going too deep onto a tangent myself, so like it's good to draw me back to the game.
Do we have any new quests for replacing the one we just did?
Mhm.
Logistics hub, got it.
How many trading posts left in the auto board? Lots.
4.
The issue
First,
the issue is how many funds we have. And what type of funds we have.
use my
We can do birds for 1, recruit up 2,
second.
trade post with our own. Oh wait, no, recruit 1. No,
Yes.
nope, never mind. I'm lost.
Let me actually look at it. We need how many points to get? 5?
5.
We have some Erie funds. We have 1 Fox trade post, so it's pretty easy for us to recruit one of our own in 5 and then place a trade post with our funds in 5. We can place like an Erie in 9 or something. So then it's just finding one piece of cardboard, and that's where it gets difficult.
I mean, 9's not a bad decision.
9's not a bad target.
We will have Erie go before us. We might have some more roosts out at that point as well.
Stop my turmoil. I can clean up the autos for you, buddy.
Oh wait, Erie's turmoiling. Never mind.
Yeah, Erie's turmoiling.
Ooh, you're an Oracle Knight.
Okay. Yeah, I was chuckling at that. We did go Relentless.
Okay.
Which is legal.
That is legal.
I thought there was a cat hiding underneath this for a second.
Nope, she's by the window.
Ah, how much is that cat in the window?
What is that cat seeing in the window? She's getting excited.
I'm also probably like, by talking about the weaknesses of rats, it's probably overemphasizing their weaknesses.
Over their strength.
They are still a strong faction. You know, having that much action economy, that much action potential, that much policing potential, is very powerful. Having that amount of agency over the game state is huge.
Absolutely.
It's just that their scoring engine is challenging, and intentionally so. And they're building up their action.
Can we keep this moving along?
Building up their action engine is a little RNG because it requires items. And if you don't have those items in your starting hand, then you have to luck into them somehow.
Hit me.
Sorry, I just really like how you're like waving a piece of bread around. Oof.
So I think rats. Part of the reason. So here's I think an important point to mention is I think rats overperform a little bit because they're more likely to be chosen when you have a good hand for them. If we were to evaluate them in a more neutral context, when we don't always have an item in hand to incentivize their pick, they would fare a little worse. Granted, like we play an ad set, that's not a situation we're going to be in a whole lot, but it's
ambush.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
It's something to think about.
3-3.
4 gone for you.
Big roll.
Yes.
And 1, 2, 3 for me.
That's 5 gone.
1 point again.
Why would it only be 4? It should be 5.
Just 2 for you?
Erie only had 2 warriors, right?
Oh, right.
And take 2.
Does Erie not turmoil anymore? We're 1 short.
We're 1 short. We were very, very smart.
Take 1 card.
We were very smart about how we did that.
Very.
Time to duplicate a warrior.
All right. Not much about to happen here. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, okay. So.
It's interesting. Normally, I feel like we see the Erie get wiped out after the turmoil, and here we're seeing them get wiped out before the turmoil.
Right.
Although this does make Erie have to defend their stuff because you recruit at the 1 or 2 roosts, which means that otters can't get that 1 point.
Go.
Ooh, the anvil.
That's wrong. It doesn't matter where I put this. Put it here.
Ooh, the anvil.
Go ahead and not craft a darn thing. So I go into turmoil.
No,
Yeah,
recruit
we
first.
recruited first.
Yeah, recruit.
You're right.
Actually, no, yeah. The way we're recruiting, the way we're turmoiling, we have to recruit as much as possible. If it was a turmoil on battle or something, we could choose the battle that turmoils us before the other ones. But yeah, not here.
Good enough.
But rats win next turn is not for sure, so otters might get 2 turns. Yes. If
1, 2,
if otters cannot close it out on their turn,
2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't think rats are guaranteed to win on their turn. 4, 1, 2,
These
4.
go into the discard.
It depends on how much cardboard. It depends on how much cardboard otters put out. If otters can't win, they shouldn't put out cardboard because that just enables the rat victory.
You're fast weighted. Can I just chuck all these here?
I mean, we could always draw to see if we can get that bag or that boot for crafting since it's there still.
Enough.
Yeah,
Or the tea even.
and again, if not again, but if we craft tea,
This man takes his place.
that shuts down 1 win potential for rats.
All right. Bookkeeping complete.
Insolent noisemaker.
I gain 1 point, and then I draw 1 card.
Rough for Mario.
Very rough indeed.
I think you can trace this directly back to not policing rats when we could have,
Yeah.
because it meant we had to overextend our engine building to compensate for the bad position we got put in. Where we could have, if we'd policed rats, we could have played it slower and steadier.
All right. For my Eerie Emigre action, I don't think I can move anywhere.
That's true.
Discard card.
Oh wait, before I leave Birdsong, would you guys let me saboteurs that swap meet?
Yeah, you can saboteur. That's fine.
Absolutely.
All right.
We haven't gained information.
Yeah, and I can't move anywhere with Eerie Emigre, so that's gone.
Would have been nice to leave 1 otter on the river so we could always satisfy Eerie Emigre if we were worried about that.
I'm going to trade post.
Ooh, we don't have a win yet.
Risky. I would have preferred to see that in 10. Because then we could at least move from 10 to 5. To Eerie Warriors.
The birds ruled.
Birds do rule. Oh, I'm sorry.
I would have preferred to see that 10 because then we have 1 move to 5 and then we could trade post in 5.
What I like about 11 is it has the chance of moving us into 7 for that cardboard.
That's true.
But it's scary.
Well, because if we had done the move in that, then we could just draw 2 cards to see if we could get anything.
But if now that we put cardboard down, I think we need to commit to battling. I don't think we can risk turning the deck.
Yeah, I agree. Now then it'll come down to a die roll and we have to get a 3 effect.
Yeah.
Recruit, move, battle. Well, recruit, move. Garrison, battle. And pray.
Wait.
It's fine.
I know, I just heard the big sigh.
Here, I think I might. All right, I will.
I think we're realizing. Are we gonna roll it back? It's fine. We haven't gained information. We haven't done anything yet.
I think this is a more. I don't know. Do you want to rely on the dice or do you want to rely on cards?
Okay. Yeah, I'll recruit.
There's 1 card left in the deck.
1 card left in the deck.
Then we'll move.
That's not the right way.
And then establish a trade post.
You use it.
Yep. Oh, yeah, right.
That's not the right way.
Are we just killing the warlord? Is that what's happening?
Man, I can't believe you got that boot. That tilts me.
Got it. We're tilted because of the swap meet.
And then
We could still draw. Just go for it.
I'll draw a card.
We're gonna YOLO it. I'm gonna YOLO it. Is it an item that we can craft?
No!
Ooh.
Oh, brutal.
I think rats win now.
I think rats might win now.
I think rats win.
What about?
I don't know. We'll see. I was counting them getting like a crazy oppressed turn. Maybe they don't pull it off.
Why dominance in this card?
I'm
One-
just kidding.
1 second.
Could we shuffle?
Yes,
How do we
but-
shuffle the discard here?
Yeah,
Oh.
so
SuperMarat's taking in all the information they possibly can before the refill.
refill.
Yes.
You can click refill.
Click refill.
Um.
Refill, not the
Oh,
deck.
there it is.
Oh,
Yeah, we still
Shuffle.
Okay, yes.
I think it shuffles
3,
on your
4.
own. You can-
We still probably can get a 6 clearing oppressed
For
for 4 points.
good measure here. All right.
We have a boot.
The key thing is going to be reaching this one. That's hard to reach.
Yeah.
We'll
What do we get?
get rid of
Maybe we buy riverboats.
tunnels.
No, it doesn't do it. Maybe.
right.
Yeah, we needed to go more aggressively.
That's me.
Once we put that piece down, we needed to commit to the battles
So there
or
are
roll it back.
clearings along the river. So everybody who controls clearings needs to make it so we can't just
Vagabond needs to grab that shitpost.
Yeah.
recruit one.
And then it just comes down to whether rats have crafting in hand.
So that number 5 is the critical one. For my part, I'm going to slip.
That is not the right slip direction.
It's not where we need to go.
I guess we can set. I guess the best action is to. Oh, I see.
It's not guaranteed for rats.
I need to murder him down to 0.
It is not
I
guaranteed.
have to murder him in 6 to clear him off the map, and then what? Yeah. Then you need to. Then we need to sit on the river clearings, I guess.
It's interesting because we have the river folk at 10 or 29. We're not looking at necessarily the warlord.
Sorry,
Or our attentions are divided.
I go into toilet.
Yeah,
Otters off the Fox River clearings and put as many units of them as possible.
I mean,
We've got a bunny too. Oh, there's no bunny
You
river
can
clearings.
build fox or rabbit.
No, it's-
Rabbit.
Bunny or red.
table's not talking about rats winning.
For
No.
example, here,
Okay, I thought 5 was
to
in
the
reference
fruit,
to red,
move,
but it is
and
not.
build.
No, we're just talking about how the fact we need to deny rule from
But
river
we
clearings.
kill This autos anyway. Without it.
Which is, again, if we were going to put down 2 things, I would have preferred 10 and 5, just this way we had 11 back.
And
I don't know.
I think we either needed to go in on battling the stronghold, or we needed to just like draw 6 times, basically.
can
I don't think there was any in between.
I mean, the much easier path to victory for him is just to walk down here and murder this base. Or this base.
Oh, that's a good
he need to recruit
That's what I should have done last turn.
2 times and battles. For,
Yes, the warlord was relentless last turn.
you can't move from
He doesn't need to rule to move
Yeah.
these otters down.
But I go before him. For example, I can move 2 guy here, and it will be 1 more warrior because of my red. It will be 1 more warrior. I can move 1, move 2nd. What is it?
I quested twice.
Okay.
Wait, what happened? Expel bandits, logistic help?
I took the points on both occasions. I'm now going to draw 2,
Yep.
and then that's me.
Yeah, Trosko, so I'm counting right now. It requires perfect rolls, but yeah. We can command into 5, prowess into 10 with riverboats. We have to 3 something
Teas I've had in my hand since.
the otters, and then we prowess into 11 and take out
We
the.
had a
food boats.
T in our hand from the beginning of
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah, that's why we wanted to go tinker.
Puppy.
It's kind of wild. Like I feel like every game of Vagabond is just another illustration of why you should never help the Vagabond. Because like, even being kind of a credit game for you, you're like
What's our third quest?
24 points.
Cool. Oh, errand.
I don't.
Doing my best.
I think the deck's upside down.
Won this if I got a hammer.
Yeah, probably. But I'm gonna go with
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure.
Alas. I picked Vagabond partially to help police rats. I was hoping that I would get the better split of items, and it did not work out.
Why split them at all? Take them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have explored that ruin that the mob token was on. What, one of the two.
Put in because like
We didn't need to split
I would have maybe
2-2. We could have gone 3-1.
people to police the rats, but also then you're just raking in points, murdering rats.
In route, sharing is not caring.
Mhm.
Just want to say. I will say though, the Vagabond has been doing a nice amount of questing. We've gotten 5 quests done, which is nice to see.
Oh.
Vagrant's a solid vagabond.
I accept.
Mm.
All right.
If we don't have a T-craft, I think we have to buy riverboats. I think it's our only path. We know we don't have a hammer craft because the hammer was just sent to the discard a minute
just
ago.
reshuffled.
Yeah.
Into it, yeah.
I don't see another path. Because we have to get 6 clearings, which would be 7, 8, 4, 9, 1, 5. And then we have to get 2 cardboard. The only way that happens is if we buy riverboats and prowess from 5 to 10 and 10 to 11.
Even then, I don't know if we have enough warriors to do all of that.
Our prowess is 2. So we end up with 4 in here, which means... No, it's not possible, is it?
No.
We're 1 shy.
Yeah.
We're 1 shy.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't see a path then. Ooh.
We know we have a boot. We can all 6 to 29.
Okay, you know what?
Oh wait, no, boots.
Same plan, but now we can do it with a bag craft. It doesn't need to be...
We can't craft the boot though.
No, but we still go after this one. We do the same exact thing. We command in here, command over to 5, and then prowess don't battle, prowess into 11. Battle, and then we craft the bag for the last point.
Potentially.
Yeah, Trotsky, that's what I've been saying. The issue is that we're going to recruit 2 warriors here. One of them has to stay in 1, one of them has to stay in 5. We only have 2 warriors, so we can't battle through 10.
No.
We have a max rolled hits of 2.
Yep. We'd have to do it on 2 battles, which we don't want to do.
Which we can't do.
Yeah,
you see? Yeah, I was thinking we had an extra warrior, 1 more warrior than we did.
Nope.
And was thinking we could move 3 into 10. That's why I thought that was our play. But now that Lily pointed that out, I realize we can't actually do that.
So if we don't have that...
If we don't have a crafting, I don't currently see a path for us. But we might have crafting.
Riverboats. Okay.
Recruit. So here.
And then we go Wrathful.
Yeah, he's got to have it, otherwise that just gives us the Riverfolk.
Riverfolk already have it.
Well, yeah. But that, makes it easy, instead of making them have to work for it.
Yeah.
There's a difference between working for it and just having it.
It's true.
You could always sandbox.
Cards is 4, right?
No cards.
Insolent Noisemaker. There was a game in round 1 where someone was stuck at 29 points for 3 turns.
It was Squid Mark.
I didn't want to say names.
But
I'll name names. It was Squidmark.
Right. It's on 4, right?
No, it's
No.
on 3.
I was quite depressed.
second.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking boat builders.
That's a legitimate confusion.
Silly.
Why buy the card when you can just buy it directly from the capitalists?
Okay. I have only one chance. Will be luck or not luck.
No, it was a warlord lock situation.
Change the mood on the.
If we have the crafting, it doesn't actually have to be wrathful.
We might not have the crafting.
I don't see a path without the crafting.
Fox purchase.
No.
No.
Then do my action.
It helps in 7.
Action will be
It helps in 7, but where do we get?
battle with dots here. Ambush.
You're attacking me?
Yes.
You attacking me?
Alright. Do it. Roll it.
Good roll.
Good roll. Did not need the partisans.
I still don't know where we get the last point from.
Me neither.
Then
But we'll find out.
here. Oh, I don't need move. I'm stupid. 1, 2. A second.
Okay, so we could take 3 to 10 and then double back. No,
Nope.
not enough actions to do that.
Nope.
Oh, I am so stupid.
Oh,
Easy win.
oh no.
Oh my god. 1, 2.
No.
He's realizing the same thing we realized.
No.
Oh, okay. Mistake. Move.
I didn't see what we could have possibly done. It's exactly what we were all saying, you know?
Move.
Dice have been rolled. It's locked in.
It is locked in. I don't know what you could have fixed though. We moved to daylight.
Yeah.
Move.
I don't think a different mood even saves you. Unless you could go relentless, which we couldn't.
Shit, I don't roll.
We just don't have the warriors.
Okay.
Now he might clog up the river clearings and try to make it hard, but we paid river folk, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we literally just gave them put a trade post wherever I rule, which is going to be 6 clearings at the end of this turn.
Nice.
And Riverfolk go direct. Oh no, we've got Erie first.
Move. 6. Move. 1, 2, 3. Down.
Yeah, Troska. I mean, this. No blame to Mara. I mean, this took me, a few minutes of working through to notice that we were down a warrior from what we needed. Like this, easy to miss this and mess it up. Particularly because sometimes, like, when you're planning through a turn, you compartmentalize parts of the turn for future. Like you're like, I know I have the idea of what I want to do, and I'll get the details when I get closer to it. And this is one of those cases where that means you end up missing a detail that stops the whole plan.
Insolent noisemaker. Abandon your oppressive ways.
Yeah, Attack Cowboy. This is some of the most fun of Root. These fun endgame puzzles, and they're challenging.
They are very challenging.
They're very challenging. Otters are very mathy, like Vagabond. We've been talking about that a bit recently, but otters are low-key a super optimization-heavy faction, just like Despot Infamy,
Cardboard on the board.
Vagabond. And I think people are not used to having to do that math because otters tend to either get underfunded or overfunded. And if they're underfunded, like you're kind of just flailing. And if they're overfunded, you don't have to actually do the work to optimize.
Battle.
So my cousins in Minnesota woke up to 9 inches of snow this morning. Winter is winning over there.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I don't see an out for you here.
I don't. After that commitment, I don't think there's just a way to do it.
Even without the commitment, I don't think there's a way to do it.
Yeah. Well, without the commitment, you could have shored up 7 and 8 to at least prevent Vagabond from, or prevent the Otters from battling for easy points.
Sure, if we took back the purchase and then pivoted our turn. But...
Yeah, but at this point, we're stuck.
Okay, one guy. Really don't have meta, battle there. Otta's ambush, no.
Sorry, we did that a little messy, but we commanded into 5 and then we prowessed into 10 from either 1 or 5. It doesn't matter which.
And
It's a noisemaker. Be nice.
And this is when Eerie attacks chat. How weird! What's happening?
battle again.
Yeah, we didn't get the roll anyway. Worth pointing out. Oh, there's the roll. There's the roll. Too little, too late.
Yeah. We're not doing the oppress for 6, so we're only doing oppress for 5.
2 points. 1
A
and
solid game from Rats. I think there were some mistakes in like the early mid game where we could have either gone more aggressive or we could have diffused liability a bit to prevent taking some hits.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's been a solid game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something about that math seems off, but we were good.
I know I'm playing too much Midnight Suns when I see the word quick in Attack Cowboy's message, and my brain immediately went like card refund.
Battle in orange. And then that's my decree. Craft using roots. I will not resolve decree. And then I will not recruit. I will move from wherever I want and battle in orange. So, well, I'll take that back.
So it looks like we're just going to eat the cardboard in 11.
I said we were taking something back.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, whatever.
That's why I'm still over here, because we were still planning it.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, now we're not.
Dude, move.
Yeah, we did the move. That's why I was...
Huzzah.
I saw we had moved into 11, which is why I was
and
saying we locked it in.
here, and then I get a point and a point, and then I draw 2 cards, and it is this guy's turn.
Right, and I believe I will just trade post to end the game.
There
Good
it is.
game, Otters.
And there it is.
GG.
Big week for Otters.
Big week for Otters.
Oh,
Paying the people.
you had me a little nervous there when you swapped me to my thing. If I would have saboteurs that, it would have saved us 45 minutes.
Well, hey, great game, everyone. Congratulations, JAMman, with the Otter victory, but well played all around, everybody. Thank you so much. OleDavey, SuperMarat, Mario, it has been a pleasure to have you in the tournament. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Thank you so much for joining. Unfortunately, you've now been eliminated, but I really appreciate your participation.
No.
Everyone.
Here's really good playing.
Everyone watching, thank you so much for watching. We have another game at 1 p.m. Eastern Time in, what is that, 2 hours?
Yep.
So we will see you then.
Thanks, everybody.
Have a nice week.